Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Hayden, ready for a big show. Hayden filling in for Robbie. Thank you so much, my man, on short notice. We have what I think is my favorite series we run outside of High Roller, Holy Grail, Speedflex Night. Those are, obviously, goes without saying, they speak for themselves. I know a lot of customers' favorite break is Stash or Cash, which is an awesome break. I love that break as well. But my personal break that we run in the room that's not once a month, it's about once a week, every other week, it's the quarterback room. It's only quarterbacks. It's full-size authentics, replicas, speed flexes, golden tickets only. No minis, no jerseys in this one. An incredible series. Mahomes, Brady. We have a Troy Aikman in there. We don't get Aikman a lot. Drew Brees. Matt Stafford. Jay Cutler for us Bear fans.
Nice.
So, Joshua, what's up is an awesome quarterback room series. I am super pumped for that break tonight, Hayden. How you doing, my man?
You know, on short notice, I am so pumped because as I was getting everything ready, I got to see what this QB room has to offer in terms of headliners. I was like, let's freaking go. I was more excited about Bo Nix than anybody. As crazy
I
as
know,
that
you're a big
sounds.
Bo Nix guy.
I was like, let's freaking go, man. Let's get this going. And I get to help attack it tonight. This will be fun.
Right?
Yeah.
So looking forward to it. Hayden on a Monday night. We got Jake from State Farm here. What's up, Jake?
Are you wearing khakis?
So, what's going on, man? I believe that's Blake, actually. I think his actual name. But correct me if I'm wrong there. So, have I done the Pick'em series for the upcoming season? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't like revealing exactly what day, what show it is, but I promise you guys, as customers for this week, we actually, you know what? To be honest with you, Hayden, we didn't even plan on the Pick'em series. We planned on the fantasy series.
I'm like, I do know about that.
So maybe we can let the series building team about it. So, yeah, it's Jake. What's up, Jake? So that's actually, Hayden, I should remember.
Okay.
In case I don't, I think you'll be in the meeting tomorrow. Remind me about the Pick'em series.
I will shoot you a message beforehand.
We had the customers last year got to pick against us for the games, just like the fantasy series.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, I like that idea. Jake, we can try to get that for you guys, inventory dependent. Let's get started. We have a couple pre-fills. I'm going to get the show started on the road. Randomizer going up, looking for 6 or higher on the dice number. How about a 6, Hayden? 6 on the dice number.
6.
Wheel of Names for Jake Cutler, who's coming out tonight for sure. We Live Names. What's our chase going to be for the show? Looks like the hard count, which does have a pre-fill in it, so there'll be a chase wheel spin guaranteed. Josh, we're looking for that Aikman, right? 3-time Super Bowl champion. Not a common name in the break room, Troy Aikman. Shotgun, which, by the way, like if I were playing 2 series, Hayden, I do like the old school, new school. That's a cool one, too. That'd be my number 3. But if I had to pick 2 series, quarterback room number 1, shotgun number 2.
I'm right there with you. I mean, I also want to see the jerseys close up so we can drop the new one.
That, too.
Get that going. Big fan of the minis. Really I just want to open some boxes and have a good time.
Well, let's start with the shotgun. Shotgun single number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We got Ricky Wilson, Dave O'Berta, Christopher Rose, Jacob Parchard, David Carvas, Josh Burton, and Dan Jobbitt. Who's got a number for the shotgun? Blue 42, red 17, shotgun. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Who's got a number, ladies and gents? Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel and let the wheel pick. We are down to 14 in there, so I'll still go the physical wheel. When it gets to about 10, I like to go to the picker wheel, Hayden, but I think we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. What's up, Jay Stacks, Chris Stoddard, Breaking Regular Chris Stoddard, and Wilbert Harrison, and 6'7" join as well on Instagram. Got a lot of folks on Instagram watching the show. UltimateAutographs.com for the break spots, guys. Check it out.
What's up, everybody?
All right, Hayden, I'm going to go to the wheel. I've not heard on box numbers.
Okie doke.
1 through 30. Let's see what we got here. Spin it to win it. We're live all over the interwebs. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. We're everywhere, guys. The Mamba box, 24. Do we have 24? I think 25 is the closest, right? Yeah. So we don't have 24 or 26. I'll mark this one, Hayden. 25 coming off the board for the shotgun single. Get you guys queued up for your spots. Let's rock, let's roll, let's rock and roll. This is Mike Evans here, I think.
Mike Evans.
Beautiful signature. Beautiful helmet here in the earlier show. All right, dice number is 6 clicks. Good luck, folks. It is double Cyclip reward points, Hayden. We run this promo twice a month, sometimes 3 if there's 3 Mondays in the month. It's every other Monday. So take advantage. Double Cyclip points up until 11:59 Central Time tonight. All right, David Carvas, NFC North. Ricky Wilson, NFC South. Dan Jobbitt, NFC East, NFC West. Jacob Parchard, AFC North. Christopher Rose, AFC South. Josh Burton, AFC East. And Dave O'Berta, AFC West.
Pally AJ, what's going on IG?
What's going on, guys? 25 coming up, the steroid box. Juicy, charged. Oh! We have what has become very, very popular. We got a football with 3 golden tickets. The Giants football in the NFC East with some closer magic. Dan Jobbitt, you are taking home 3 golden tickets with your Giants football.
Very nice, Dan.
Very, very nice. A lot of newbies in the locker. I've been gone all weekend. I did kind of peruse a little bit on Sunday, but even from Sunday alone, there's a lot of fresh stuff in that locker, guys. I'll drop that locker link to use your golden tickets. A lot of goodies in there.
Sure.
I'm shocked that Brady helmet. Joe Burrow's in there. I was going to say, I'm shocked that Brady's still there.
Look at that AP.
Look at the Adrian Peterson chrome. The Dan Marino's still there, but that Peterson is new. There's an M&M in there as well. There's a lot of good stuff in that locker, guys. Take advantage. The 2-tone chrome on Peterson, Hayden. Very, very clean.
This is a beautiful locker as things stand. And if you're picking up those tickets tonight, that'll bring us down to 12 now. 3 left in the old school, new school, and all 9 still sitting in the QB room. There's some pretty good stuff out there.
Yeah, I was going to say, you always remember kind of your first monumental moment. The first really cool, unique design helmet in break room history, actually, Hayden, was an Adrian Peterson. Now, we had plenty of speed flexes, big names, but the ones you call eccentric, so to speak, it was the chrome Adrian Peterson, much like the one in the locker, but it also had an incredible visor with it. It was the first, wow helmet we had at UA. I think it was me, Steven, and Colin were looking at it for the first time. We were just in shock and awe.
To be like, they do exist.
Yes, the chromes are my favorite helmets besides the crystals. For me, it goes crystal 1, chrome 2. You see a chrome helmet in the locker like that, Peterson, you best take advantage. A hard count coming up next. Hard count, single number 7. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. We got Robert A. White. We got Jody Haney, Candy Hugenberg, Steve Kalich, Debbie Hornung, Jacob Parchard, Lydia Lopez, and Robert Yunt. There is a lot of either brand new or relatively new customers in this break. Guys, let us know what team you like and how you heard about the break room. Then, Hayden, you're still good with the overlay? Thank you, sir. Get that switched on over for the hard count. Who's got a box number, ladies and gents? And then we'll take a look at the quarterback room after this, as we are 5 to go on that double. Every box, every headliner, only quarterbacks, golden tickets in there, and only authentics and reps as well. No minis.
C-Dub Winkler and Edward Barrientos. What's going on IG?
What's up, guys? We got Paulie with the question, actually. Will old school, new school happen after this one? So I'm guessing Paulie, is he in the single or the double? Do we have a Paulie in there?
Yes, there's an AJ.
Okay.
And he's in the single.
So the single was 5 to go in the old school, new school. That will happen as soon as it sells out. Probably not going to be the next break, but I'll say this, with 5 spots to go in that single, that break should happen in the show.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to at least 9:30, maybe 10 or 11 if we're busy, but that break will definitely happen in the show. It says 5 out of 8 spots left. As soon as it says 0 out of 8 spots, that's when we'll run that one. Good question there, Paulie. So, all right, no box numbers, Hayden.
They're just allergic to box calls.
They're allergic, apparently, to the box calls. So, hard count, I guess I'll go picker wheel. It is 10 left.
Bless you.
Thank you, sir. Holy cow.
I can give you the numbers when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead. One second.
Okay.
Go ahead now.
2.
Yep.
5, 6.
5, 6.
9.
Yep.
13.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on 1 second. I put 14. 13.
Yep. 19.
19.
And 27 through 30.
All right, 27, 28, 29, and 30. All right, guys, if I don't have a box number within about a minute or two, I go to the wheel, and once I go to the wheel, all box numbers are final, and the wheel picks what box we're doing. Hard counts, got that Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, and the UA Breakroom exclusive Trey Hendrickson still in there, as well as LaShawn McCoy. All right, we got 9 on the box, Hayden. I'll get 9 off the ticker, and 9 coming up in the hard count. Blue 42, red 17. We got the quarterback room, we got the hard count. A lot of quarterbacks using hard counts. It makes sense. I can't believe we have Brady, Mahomes, Stafford, Cutler, Aikman, Breeze, Warner. There's so many all-time greats and current stars in that quarterback room, Hayden.
Very much so.
Did I mention it's my favorite series we run, guys? It's my favorite series we run outside of, the high roller, speed flex, holy grail nights. All right, 6 times on the dice number. 3, 4, 5, and 6 clicks. All right, we got Lydia Lopez. Do you think that's Robbie's cousin, Lydia?
Perhaps.
Maybe. I don't know. Lopez is kind of a common last name. We got Robert A. White. Any relation to Walter White from Breaking Bad? Who knows? Jody Haney in the house. Robert Yunt in the NFC West. Debbie Horning, AFC North. We got Candy Hugenberg in the AFC South. Jacob Parchard, AFC East. And Steve Kalich in the AFC West. Good luck, guys, in the hard count. Box 9 coming up is picked by the wheel here. I think we got a mini helmet coming up here. It's not just any old mini, though. It's the 3-time Super Bowl champion, one of the best wide receivers ever. Over 11,000, almost 12,000 for his career. 5-time Pro Bowler, Jody Haney in the NFC East. Congrats on your Michael Irvin mini.
Michael Irvin, one of the OG 88s for those Dallas Cowboys.
What'd you say?
What?
I'm just kidding.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Respect the Cowboys.
Michael Irvin, I mean, there's a reason he didn't retire his number. When CD messes up, Michael would have made that catch.
Right? He is definitely the most famous Cowboy receiver of all time. Now, can Lamb pass him? Possibly. But in the eyes of Cowboy fans, I very much doubt it.
Very much doubt.
Having the 17th game obviously will help. But Michael Irvin, he's a top 10 receiver of all time. The numbers might put him just outside the top 10, but of course, the injury later in his career. Also, Dallas was a running team. He put up numbers despite them being a running team. This guy, rightfully so, the playmaker, won at every level, high school, college, the pros, an absolute winner, just like Jody Haney with Michael Irvin.
Congratulations, Jody.
Did you see the video of Irvin putting on the speed flex and how cool he thought it was? Mm-hmm. Wasn't that awesome?
It was a unique take because you're seeing it from I don't want to say an old school player, but there's no real better way to put it.
He's an old school player.
It's an old school player taking a new venture down some of the new technology, and he's like, wow, this is different.
Things are getting better, man. Things are getting better.
I want to see him in an Axiom.
Right?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
You should try to put them all on. By the way, Axioms are coming up in the room, I hear.
Oh.
Little birdie told me. Not a ton, but a handful of Axioms will make an appearance in the break room in the weeks and months to come. Irvin, Harper, Jules, the standard for Cowboys. Yeah, that was a good duo for sure. No doubt about it. Helped to win 3 Super Bowls. Dallas Cowboy fans, which to be honest with you, there's this sort of like, I think I would put it as an unfair take, Hayden, that a lot of people say the Cowboys fans are stuck in the 90s. But I'm going to be real with you. I'm a Bulls fan, and Bulls fans are also stuck in the 90s. You want to imagine the best era you had when you won? Of course, you go back to that era.
I mean, yes, but you could also go back to the early 2010s with D-Rose.
Yeah. Still not championships, though.
No, but
the Cowboys got championships.
Closer.
They're a lot closer. And at the forefront of the championship team was a leader, I would say the most popular Cowboy quarterback of all time. Very hard to say who's the best. Obviously, Roger Staubach's iconic too. But a Troy Aikman flash replica. We do not get a lot of Aikman in the break room. I know it's a rep helmet, but the amount of Troy Aikman in the break room is pretty rare. Medium rare, like my steaks. Love that blue right there. Must-have helmet for any Cowboy fans. We got Drew Brees. That one is also a replica. But again, Drew Brees, the Eclipse, which you don't see often.
Not at all.
And you'll see the inscription, Super Bowl MVP inscription with the gold ink. Just got in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Unlike Bill Belichick, first ballot Hall of Famer. One of the best quarterbacks ever. One of the most underappreciated quarterbacks of all time, too. Drew Brees, behind only Tom Brady for second all-time in yards and touchdowns. Speaking of Tom Brady, well, look at that. The GOAT's right in there.
Who's that guy?
And you can actually see it on the back of the helmet, Hayden. There's an actual number 12 on the back.
Interesting.
You can see it a little bit. It is there. Tom Brady authentic helmets usually retail around $3,000, Hayden. You can find them a little more, a little less, but think in the ballpark of $3,000 for the authentic. It's only $144 in this break for the single, $288 for the double. Also in the ballpark of $3,000, again, give or take, could be within a few hundred, one direction or the other. Patrick Mahomes speed flexes. Those are also going in that same ballpark. What do we got filled up? Jerseys?
We're going to do an Audible mini double.
Ooh, okay. That mini will be coming up in a second, guys. Let me run through the quarterback series real quick, then we'll do the minis. The Mahomes speed flex, which can double up with your boy Bo Nix on that retro.
It's my boy.
AFC West double up. Tom Brady could double up with Jim Kelly in the AFC East. What's a double up? What's a double box break? You keep your same spot for divisional breaks in both boxes. If you get the AFC East, that could be a Brady and a Jim Kelly. Got a NFC West speed flex double up of retro helmets. Warren Moon and Kurt Warner, actually the throwback to be specific for the Seahawks with that blue visor mooning in the break room here tonight. Matthew Stafford also in the NFC West. That's 3 NFC West headliners. Jay Cutler, this is the first ever Jay Cutler standalone speed flex I've seen. So the triple sign twice, the first flex alone, that doubles up with Jordan Love.
Amen to that.
And then we got golden tickets NFC South, AFC North. Then Randall Cunningham, Roger Staubach, Brock Purdy, only secondary headliners. The best break in the room, the most expensive items and signatures are quarterbacks. I'd play that quarterback room series, no doubt. We do have minis coming up, Audible. We got Jacob Parchard, Lance Abbott, Josh Stewart, Dave Oberta, Jacob Parchard, Eric Burns, and Dennis McKeon. All right, mini double number 4. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. I guess for planning purposes, Hayden, we can plan on that quad being the last mini quad for now.
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
B Neezy 86 on IG and Rail Rider 2004. What's going on, folks?
What's going on? Vertical says no. To which one? Vertical Disc says no. No.
Just no. I don't know anything else. Just no.
No. Just no. I say a lot of things I don't know what the no's in response to. But no.
Maybe Michael Irvin being one of if not the best 88 in Dallas Cowboys history.
Yeah, he's got to be number 1 for me. 17 in the wheel, says Den. Thank you, Den.
I can work with Den.
17 and the wheel. This is out of 30. Show me the minis. We got ourselves. How about 29?
Closest is 24.
All right, let me double check here too. So 29, yep, that's off there. 24 is the closest, and then Den said 17. Those are getting checked off the ticker. 17 and 24 coming up in the double box for the minis. It did land on 29, as you see, but we don't have 29. We go with the closest one left, which is 24. So excellent. You know what I'm feeling tonight, Hayden?
What?
A cycle. It's going to happen. Yeah, every break getting done. We have 6 things up, then a shotgun, a hard count, a mini. Jerseys are 2 to go. Quarterback room's the best break. Obviously going to happen tonight. And then that old school, new school, only 5 to go. So we'll see at least one of each break tonight. No doubt about that.
I think there's a good opportunity for that to happen. I want to say we got through the quote-unquote hard ones.
Yes. Pearson was the OG88. Yeah, Drew Pearson, Hall of Famer, the OG88. Then Michael Irvin coming around after Drew Pearson. Both icons of the game. So, keep it going, guys. Let's keep those orders moving. I'm just saying in that quarterback room, we don't get Troy Aikman a lot. And display purposes, Hayden, reps, authentic, speed flexes, all look the same to me. So if you're a Cowboy fan, that Troy Aikman helmet, come and get it. Come and get it. 6 clicks, Jacob Parchard, NFC North, King of the North. King of the North, King of the North. Dennis McKeon, NFC South. Holla for the breaks. What's up, Tay? Taylor in the house.
What's up, Taylor?
Lance Abbott, NFC East. Jacob Parchard, NFC West. Josh Stewart, AFC North. Eric Burns, our favorite former outfielder, AFC South. And Dave Alberta, AFC East, AFC West. Good luck, guys. 17 and 24. Double the boxes, double the fun. We got an all-day Adrian Peterson.
Woo!
The last running back MVP. Jacob Parchard, NFC North. King of the North indeed. Adrian Peterson in the house.
Very nice, Jake.
Man, I love that yellow ink. Top 5 all-time rushing yards, rushing touchdowns. Actually has a couple records. The single-game rushing record, 296 for Adrian Peterson. And, of course, last running back MVP. I love how big the signature is. I know Bob and Joe will tell you it's not legible, but you know what I like about it? 28 on a Viking helmet. You just know it's Adrian Peterson. Very, very nice.
You do. AP, the one guy that, well, I can't even say the one guy because that's absolutely not true. One of the many individuals that happened to ruin my childhood as a Bears fan.
Yes.
The main one being Mr. AR-12, Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he was in Favre as well, both of those guys.
For me,
some Sunday moods.
For me, it was
I guess
just
you're
Rodgers.
younger, so Rodgers.
It was just Rodgers.
So
Favre made my dad swear. Rodgers made my dad curse even more.
Exactly. Jordan Love also a problem. He's in that series, the quarterback room.
He is indeed a problem.
Yes.
But not for the Bears.
Ooh. Oh, come on now. Jacob is a Vikes fan, too. Good hit. Perfect hit for a Viking fan.
What's up,
all
bud?
day.
What's up, Tyler?
We have the greatest offensive lineman of all time on one of the best signatures of all time. It's the Rave Mini on top of that. Anthony Munoz, it's the other North. Josh Stewart says, hey, Jacob, you're king in the NFC North. I'm king in the AFC North. And you bet your bottom dollar. Joe Burrow, who, by the way, we almost never get Joe Burrow in the locker. I believe the first time ever getting Joe Burrow in the locker, come and get him in that locker. I bet Joe Burrow wishes he had a guy like Munoz. He's been on his back literally his whole career. The Bengals wish they can take a time machine and go back to this dude, one of the best ever, Anthony Munoz.
And when it comes to just linemen as a whole, what you cannot have a football team without the 5 guys guarding the quarterback. It's very similar to relief pitchers in baseball. Without them, there is no team. So the fact that you have one of the best in the room right now, it says a lot.
Well, he was a 9-time first-team All-Pro.
Only 9.
Which means that 9 times in a row, by the way, he was considered the best player at his position in football. 9 years running in a row. It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Just 9 times, whatever.
Yeah, it's not bad. 11
Some
Pro
change.
Bowls, 9-time first-team All-Pro, and a 1-time second-team All-Pro. The only years where he wasn't an All-Pro, by the way, was his rookie year and his final season.
I
Then
feel
he
like that's
sandwiched in all between.
I think that's egregious for his last season. That's kind of mean, if I'm being honest.
Well, he only played 8 games, so he got injured. So that's why he didn't get it.
Well,
The only year where he played every game that he didn't get All-Pro, actually, was that the strike year, though, 82? 82 only played 9 games, still first-team All-Pro. So, guy was a beast.
Goes to show that when you're good at something, don't let it go.
Right?
Very nice. Good double. Very, very solid.
Yeah, the Norths for the J Squad, Josh and Jacob.
With a pair of A first names.
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Anthony and Adrian.
A pair of first names.
All right, Den. All right, sounds good, brother. Take a break. Play when you can, my man. Always, spend responsibly. We're here every single day, though, so that's why, whenever you can play, you should. You need a break, take a break, and come back when you can. I know that's definitely a smart strategy for sure. So very nice job there, the J Squad. All right, let's talk about this quarterback room. Favorite items in this break for you, Hayden? What do you got your eyes on that really, really catches your attention in this break?
Outside of Bo Nix and Jay Cutler, I'm going to put those in their own little separate category.
Because you're an Oregon and a Bears fan, trying to be not biased.
Of course.
Sure.
Of course. The Troy Aikman, as you already mentioned, already a very much a rarity in the break room, but not only on the
silver face
Flash replica as well, an already hard enough item to find. So the fact you get Aikman and a beautiful Flash cowboy, it's going to make it all worth your while. Warren Moon's always a classic in the break room. Big fan of Warren Moon on that Seattle Seahawk. And then the final one's not even a photoed headliner. Give me Randall Cunningham, man.
Ooh. Now, this could be an Eagle, could be a Viking. Had many great years with the Eagles. His best season ever, though, the year with the Vikings went 15-1. He was runner-up to MVP that season, Randall Cunningham.
There you go.
With the young Randy Moss. Now, if that's NFC East on the Eagles, that could double up with a Dak Prescott and a Troy Aikman. By the way, Cowboy fans, Dak and Aikman in the NFC East, wow, that's nice. If that happens to be a Viking lid, that could double up with Cutler, Love, potentially in the NFC North. So a lot of good options for me. Obviously, I got to go a little bit Homer here. Mahomes and Cutler. 2 gunslingers. Mahomes is my guy. My current love. Patrick Mahomes with the black visor. Beautiful, beautiful speed flex. That'll be worth around $3,000 anytime I see a Mahomes. I love it. And the standard red is such a nice helmet, too. I know you guys love the unique helmets, etc., but the standard red is always clean. And then Jay Cutler. Hayden, you've been working here, about a year now almost, coming up on it?
We're
getting close. Maybe a little over half a year, I guess.
I was going to say, depends on when we want to count the paperwork.
Okay. So 7 months, 8 months or so. I've been here for almost 5 years. And we're locally based in the Chicagoland area. The fact that I've never seen a Jay Cutler Speedflex until now tells you how rare it is. Now, we had 2 triple sign recently. It was the Cutler, Forte, and Hester. 2 of those I've seen the last few weeks. This is the first standalone only Jay Cutler Speedflex. And, you and I are both Bear fans. I know we got Caleb now. I know hope is high right now. But if you grew up a Bears fan, really, to be honest, in any era, especially my era, you went through a lot of terrible quarterbacks. You know, guys like Kyle Orton, Rex Grossman, Jonathan Quinn, Cade McNown, Jim Miller, Shane Matthews. I can go on and on and on.
Those were all just gross men.
Literally. This guy is the best quarterback the Bears probably have ever had until Caleb Williams. And he's got a lot of the records, and rightfully so, Jay Cutler. But forget that, even if you're not a Cutler guy, the rarity of the autograph. I love this.
Jay Cutler is a guy that does not sign really ever. So when you get him to, you have to take advantage.
And you know where we got him? Chicago show. We had the National in Chicago a few weeks
do
ago. That's where we got him.
I didn't even know he was going to be there.
You know he's Frankie's favorite quarterback? Our guy, Frankie Olivieri.
I would hope so.
Yeah, Dom was giving him a hard time when he made that pick. I'm like, Dom, go easy on Frankie. Come on, Dom. Do better.
Well, Dom's pick of quarterbacks are Favre, Love, or Rodgers.
Yeah, spoiled.
Like, come on.
Speaking of Love, got that beautiful retro authentic, that 6 signature. That could be a double up with Jay Cutler. Jordan Love authentics on Fanatics. I see some go for $1,700. These are expensive. I mean, the Cutlers were over $1,000. You're looking at north of $2K in value for only $288 in that double box. Should you get Cutler? Should you get Love? It's a pretty good option. By the way, this is a really good break for Cowboy fans and Ram fans. For example, Cowboy fans, you get Troy Aikman on that beautiful Flash helmet, which you mentioned, Flash. Like 3-4 years ago, the Flash helmet was the #1 selling helmet in memorabilia.
I believe it.
This is what everybody wanted. I think it was like summer of 2023. Had a massive summer here at UA, a record-breaking summer. This is what people wanted, the Flash helmet. The Cowboys Flash in particular, they don't make these anymore. They're very rare. So a chance to get a Aikman helmet and a Flash helmet, both extremely rare. Now, you know me. I'm a Dak defender. I love Dak Prescott. Statistically, top 5 in football in just about every stat last year. This guy, to me, no question, a top 7 or 8 quarterback in football. And I think, I've said this on the show before, it may not happen immediately, but this guy, Dak Prescott, will win a Super Bowl at some point. That's my hot take. He does it. The autograph value skyrockets, Hayden.
I will say his timer's ticking.
He's got time still.
He's
got
got
guys
time,
go older,
but
he's got a young Lamb. He's got a young Pickens. They have the offense figured out. Give the Cowboys a little time to focus on defense. They got rid of Eberflus, which already helps. We know that firsthand. So give Dallas a couple of years. They get this man some defensive players. Imagine if Dak does win a Super Bowl. What that would mean for his autograph value, what that would mean for the Cowboy organization. There will be a lot of Dak Prescott haters that will turn into lovers all of a sudden.
I'll be honest, they have improved their defense as well. They went almost exclusively defense in the draft.
Because they have to.
3 edge rushers.
Well, they know what they got to do. They got rid of Micah, and they knew what they had to do.
They said, okay, so we got rid of Micah. Odigizua is gone. Let's just all in on defense. And I can appreciate that. But again, his timer's ticking.
Can I say I kind of am a Bears fan? I kind of wanted them to do the same thing. Didn't quite do it, but who am I to question the Bears? They're looking much better in recent years.
They got Malik Muhammad.
Yes.
And that really cool safety named Dylan Thieneman.
There you go. So Dak in there. We have the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Think about the quarterback position. Such a coveted position, such a big level position. Nobody better than Tom Brady. Also the most expensive signature. We're talking off air. You will not find any Tom Brady items that are autographed for less than $2,000. And the authentic helmets usually go for north of $3,000. With that 12 on the back as well. That could double up with Jim Kelly as well, the alternate Bills authentic. Only quarterbacks, guys, this might come as a no-brainer for the customers. But in case you're new, in case you didn't know, what is the most expensive signatures usually? The quarterbacks. So that's why you want to get that quarterback series. Also, Hayden, what do we always say as a customer? There's 3 things you look for when you go to the break page first. 3 most important things to look for. Tickets, speed flexes, quarterbacks. Well, this series has all 3 boxes checked.
Bang, bang,
We
bang.
have the most speed flexes left. Jay Cutler 1, Warren Moon 2, Dak Prescott 3, Patrick Mahomes 4, Kurt Warner 5. 5 speed flexes, but wait a second. Hold a second. Hold the phone, Hayden.
Timeout.
There's actually 9 speed flexes left in the series. Which means there's 4 surprise speed flexes that are not on the photoed headliner graphic.
And if we're doing a little bit more math, Common,
yes,
you turn those 3 sets of golden tickets into more speed flexes, really you're getting 12.
12 out of 30. Now, the speed flex series usually, for the single box break, costs around $260 and change for the single. It is almost half that in this single, and it's almost half speed flexes virtually hated, and it's only quarterbacks in here.
And that doubles currently 3 to go. So we could show the folks at home how the series really works and get them really involved.
And by the way, another little gimmick, if you win a replica helmet in this series that is not a photoed headliner, then you automatically receive $50 in store credit. So there's 9 reps in here. Now there's 3 that are photoed headliners, Aikman, Breeze, and Nix. So those are not going to get $50. But if you get a non-photoed headliner rep, you get the helmet and $50 hated. So that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That is pretty darn good.
And for with that 3 spots to go in the double of the QB room, we could crack this guy open and have some good fun as Hayden Rizze, love the name by the way,
Hayden
Inked for Life, Richie, C-Dub Bounds. What's going on, guys, on IG?
What's going on, guys? That's Break Room Regular, Richie Gianasca in the chat.
Eric
What's up, Richie?
Fossey as well.
What's going on, guys? Let us know your favorite teams and how you heard about the break room. Let's talk about the locker real quick. Favorite items inside the locker, because there's stuff I've never seen in there before. Have you seen this? Just let me know. Maybe I missed it on a weekend, but I believe it's the first ever Joe Burrow unique speed flex in the locker's history.
Maybe the second. Because I remember there one being pretty early on.
Okay.
And I forgot. It was the white alternate.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Fair.
So this is the second one. In this one, I'll be honest, 10 times cooler. Not even close, 10 times cooler.
The black and the orange with the all-black face mask, black visor. There's actually an inscription on the back. Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Welcome to the jungle inscription for Joe Burrow.
We got fun and games.
That was my high school basketball's walkout song. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. For those that are not regular viewers of the program, you guys, just give you guys a little insider baseball information. Now, the best quarterbacks in football, as it stands, Hayden. Patrick Mahomes, we get quite a bit. Josh Allen, decently enough. Matthew Stafford, quite a bit.
Recently.
Lamar Jackson does not sign signatures, period. So we're not going to get him.
Unless you want a forgery, I can do my best.
Yeah, don't do it. That actually has been a problem with him specifically.
I know.
Herbert, we get a decent amount here or there.
It pops in.
Probably of the top 7 or 8 quarterbacks in football, the guy we least get often is Joe Burrow. Mm-hmm. So in some ways, having a Joe Burrow helmet in the locker is actually cooler than Mahomes. I'm saying that as a Mahomes fan. It's cooler than Mahomes. It's cooler than Josh Allen. It's cooler than Justin Herbert, because we don't get it as often. So, that Joe Burrow, the black, silver, orange painted 7 tickets, there could be a couple in the world. It's a one of one to me, Hayden. I've never seen that helmet ever in my 5 years here. I've seen over, probably over 50,000 helmets with my eyes. I'm not even lying, Hayden. And I've never seen that one of Joe Burrow.
That is, when I say eccentric and unique, that is the helmet I picture.
Yeah. I've also never seen the Tom Brady that we have in there for 10 tickets.
Nope. That's
and
cool.
I've never seen an M&M item of any kind.
D12 as well.
I saw that M&M photo actually in the back. Looks even cooler in person, Hayden.
I did too.
Isn't it cool?
It's so cool.
So M&M in the locker for 5 tickets. So guys, let us know what the favorite items are inside the locker, and let us know what your favorite items are inside the break room. Definitely recommend that quarterback room 3 to go. Also 3 to go is the new school, old school. Fun little concept in that old school, new school. Basically, the old school hit would be, a player that is retired. New school would be an active player. Now, that one also has 3 golden tickets left. And we have something I absolutely love, a multi-sign helmet. We have, actually, there's a little, if you could update, oh, it is updated, actually. Maybe I misread it in my head. 4 signatures on 1 helmet. 4 Bill Hall of Famers, Marv Levy, Thurman Thomas, Andre Reed, and, of course, the quarterback, Jim Kelly. The more signatures, the more value. That's a beautiful Bills lid, and I believe it says it in the listing. That is a old school quarterback hit for that one.
Well, in the meantime, while the folks take a look at what's in the break room so far, we're going to close the series, Kamen. We're going to do that QB sneak double.
Excellent. So jerseys coming up. And actually, I guess, we can just do a new jersey series. So it's going to have every box. Is it easier just to uncheck everything, I guess? Or do you want to have you handle that? Or what do you want to do?
I'll take care of it.
All right, so he'll take care of it.
Because there's a sneaky way you can do it.
Okay, so I'll let you do that, producer guru. And we will go ahead and do the last two boxes. I can stretch my legs since they're right here.
That's cool.
While you do that. I like getting up a couple times a show.
As you should. Something I've made a conscious of twice an hour.
That's a good idea.
Twice an hour.
There's two guys on staff. I'll have you guess. What two producers do you think absolutely refuse to let me get up? That you can think of.
Rip.
Rip is the first and foremost. Yes. He sees me get up, he starts sprinting.
I feel like the other one's Robbie for whatever reason.
So Robbie, yes, lately. Sometimes though, when he is busy, he'll let me get up.
Yes, of course.
But not the one I was thinking of. But I thought you might guess that one. There's one other guy.
Who else do you? The only other person you work with is Dom.
It's Dom. I work with Rob too.
Oh, yes.
Dennis, right, Dom. I think Dom and Rip take it personally when I get up. I'm like, guys, you're doing your job. It's nothing against you. I just want to get up. Den knows. He says Dom because he watches the show. Den gets it. Yeah, Dom and Rip don't let me get boxes very often.
Hey, you do what you got to do.
And so we'll go 6 times, guys, on the dice number here. Kevin Campbell, Tony Nelson, Jeff Strom. We got Tim Grosh, Robert Kirtland, and Josh Burton for the jerseys. It is the last 2 jerseys of this series, then a brand new series with brand new headliners coming up.
Cerrone and Doug on IG. What's going on, guys?
What's going on? Which will leave us actually with 2 brand new series.
Yeah.
We have 6 series up, and 2 of them are brand new with every headliner out there. That would be the jerseys and, of course, the best break in the room, the quarterback room. Also, that shotgun has an 8 and 13 chance at a headliner. So, kind of the break room's kind of loaded in their favor.
It's in a very good spot right now.
Mm-hmm. If you're a new customer watching, real quick, I'll show you guys this. There's a headliner bar on our breaks that tells you how many headliners and how many boxes. So 8 headliners in shotgun and 13 boxes, for example, which, by the way, includes that Tom Brady photo worth north of $2,000. Beautiful, beautiful frame picture. So it'll tell you what headliners are left and how many boxes are left. It kind of does the work for you guys. All right, Kevin, you got the NFC North in the jerseys. Josh, NFC South. Tony, got the NFC East. Josh, NFC West. Josh, AFC North. Jeff, AFC South. Tim, AFC East. And Robert in the AFC West, ladies and gents.
Try Ozzy, what's going on IG?
What's going on, guys? It's our last jersey break. Actually, I want to do a little work myself here. Here we go. I'll pull that up. I think I did it right, Hayden.
We'll find out.
There it is. Did they change the time on that, by the way? It went quicker.
It's been reacting a little more. I think the system's finally...
Okay, because I know it was 15 seconds. I feel like it's 5 now.
Yeah, it's definitely sped up so we can knock down more breaks in a shorter period of time.
Brownie points are good then, 100%.
Cookie points.
Ooh, this is a pretty good... I don't think this was a headliner at all. Pretty good name for the and more section. Kyle Pitts, one of the better tight ends in football. Guy that's been at 1,000 yards before, including his rookie season. Very, very nice Falcon jersey. The black, the red, Kyle Pitts. I think sometimes fantasy people get a little mad because the touchdowns aren't always there. But the yards, the catches, this guy's a baller. I know Trey McBride a couple years ago, Hayden, was not getting in the end zone. Then all of a sudden he started getting in the end zone. So look out for Pitts. Look out.
I mean, he did just get a brand new contract. I believe it was 3 years.
Money talks.
52 million, somewhere around that mark. And unfortunately, all of the agendas that have gone against Kyle Pitts are coming from the fantasy players. Because, as you mentioned, the touchdowns, they add up. Especially, I know there's leagues out there that really value the touchdown factor.
Bob's
where it's
league.
double points. And I'm like, first off, that's crazy. Secondly, I appreciate you for it because I think that's crazy. So I'm happy to see Kyle getting a little bit of love right now from Atlanta. I know their quarterback situation's up in the air, and depending on who that may be come week one, that could be a very exciting.
You know what they decided? They're like, we have 2 lefty quarterbacks with injury concerns. One of them has to be healthy. That's what they're going with in Atlanta. One of them has to be healthy. And I'll say this, I think both Penix and Tua are a little bit underappreciated when healthy. Tua did lead the league in passing yards a couple years ago. I will say that. I'm not saying they're top 5, top 10 quarterbacks, but I think Penix and Tua, if healthy, are both a little bit better than folks realize. I'll put it that way.
I know there's also conversation of them possibly starting their 3rd string guy week 1. Now, the reason is because of some of his preseason performances.
Yeah.
Jack Strand, a Division II quarterback out of Minnesota State Moorhead.
There you go.
I want to see the guy thrive so badly.
You got options, right? There you go. Den, guest on Pitts and Tucker. You know what, Den? For that, my man, you get a round of applause. Woo! Round of applause, Den. We got ourselves a guy that is far smarter than you and I, although you do have something in common with him. A last name that's hard to spell.
Is it Juice?
The Juice. Kyle Juszczyk.
It's Juice.
Kyle Juszczyk. I believe the gentleman has made 10 straight Pro Bowls. Really kind of a dying breed, the fullback. Josh Burton, though, nothing dying about his 2 wins. 2 for 2, Josh, on your Kyle Juszczyk.
Congratulations,
You
Kyle.
always take the dubs, my man. You always take the dubs. Kyle Juszczyk, 10 straight Pro Bowls. First team All-Pro last season. I mean, right, first team All-Pro. The best in the game in what he does as a fullback. Also gets a couple catches, couple runs, couple touchdowns here and there.
He does what he has to do.
Very productive, Kyle Juszczyk.
Juice, one of the few guys that I can confidently say will more than likely get a nod into the Hall of Fame. Being one of the very few in that exclusive club in the Hall of Fame fullbacks. The only other guy that I'd say even's remotely close to him is Patrick Ricard. And even then, that's still a...
I put Mike Allstott in there, too, personally. Love me the A-Train.
Current players.
Yes.
That's just it's a sizable gap. What's going on, DG?
There's not many. What's going on, Daniel Gady? DG in the house? Had one spot, then closed it out. I'll take the double up. Yeah, Josh. Closer magic. 3 to go in that quarterback room.
Are we going to run a quad for the next Jersey series?
Maybe let's do like 1, maybe. I guess. Yeah,
Okay.
give him the option at the very beginning.
I will give him that chance.
If no one jumps in, then we can probably take it down.
It's a pretty fun series, too, I'll be honest.
I think you were freaking out about how good it was. Or was that the one after this one? After, okay.
That one, I was like,
okay.
holy
So I saw
cow.
you were freaking out about something with the jerseys.
I mean, this was pretty good, too. MJD, Mr. 420 himself, Ricky Williams. Jalen Carter, again, big fan of those beefy boys. The Devontae Adams as well.
The Ricky Williams is the weed jersey everybody loves.
Yes.
That's an awesome jersey. Ricky Williams. Here's that brand new jersey series. Every single box, every single headliner. We got the college jersey of Cam Scottaboo as well. I love that Kelly Green, Jalen Carter. So that'll have all the headliners available, guys. And, of course, the break with all the headliners, the full-size replica and authentic helmet live break series. Now, this is where it pays to be a break room regular. And in general in life, Hayden, and work, paying attention to details is a very, very good quality to have in life. Now, if you looked at this graphic itself, you're thinking, there's 5 speed flexes. That's pretty cool. There's 9, actually, guys. That's not even counting the golden tickets. You see the Cutler, the Mahomes, the Prescott, the Kurt Warner, and the Warren Moon. But this is why you got to read the listing, guys. Our triple threat quarterback room series features 9 speed flexes, 9 authentic helmets, and 9 replica helmets, all signed by current and former quarterbacks. 3 boxes include golden tickets. If you want a replica helmet in the series that is not a photograph headliner, a.k.a. not Bo Nix, not Troy Aikman, not Drew Brees, then you automatically receive $50 in store credit and the helmet. It's not or, it's and. So that means there is 4 speed flexes that are not pictured. Now, it could be Randall Cunningham, could be Roger Staubach, could be Brock Purdy. Let's have a little fun here in the break room, Hayden. We'll have a little fun. I'm going to offer up a little fun option for a customer who jumps in the quarterback break. Now, you must be in the break. If you're not in the break, you can still guess, but you're not getting credit. You also must be in the current break. So you don't say I was in quarterback 1, then you're guessing for guesses in quarterback break 4, for example. So whoever's in quarterback double number 1, which is 3 to go, if you guess what the non-Speedflex helmet that is not a photo headliner is, I will give you guys, how about this? I'll do $30 in store credit for a correct guess if you're in the break. I'll make it $10 though if you guess Cunningham, Staubach, or Purdy. Because those could be speed flexes. They could maybe not be speed flexes. But I feel like that's a little bit of an advantage if you guess those names because you already know they're in there. So if you happen to guess Cunningham, Staubach, or Purdy, we'll only give you $10 store credit. If you correctly guess the speed flex that is not on the photo headliner graphic, 4 of them, and you're in the break, $30 in store credit. I'll give you guys 2 guesses for the double break, too. 1 for the single and 4 guesses for the quad. So say you jump in the double, Hayden, and you guess both speed flexes that come out that are not headliners. Okay. You get up to $60 in store credit.
Dude.
That's only for the people in the break.
Dude.
You can still guess if you're not in the break. You're just not going to get anything. You get like brownie points, respect for guessing correctly, but must be in the break to qualify for the moolah.
There you go. So that's the offer, folks. We'll keep an eye on that.
It's fun.
See what happens.
Now let's get me a double up in that quarterback room. Cowboys, baby, says Josh. Wants Aikman and wants Prescott. Dak Prescott was a member of the UA fantasy team last year, so I can tell you firsthand how well he played for our fantasy team. He was a leader of our team.
I have heard so many good things about that fantasy series. I'm kind of excited to see how that works.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun coming up later in the week.
As long as Colston Loveland's on our team, we're going to be fine.
There you go. I would love to get Colston Loveland for sure. Dom Pellegrini usually is on the show with me, and a couple years ago, he made me draft Dontavian Wicks. Never again am I trusting Dom on a Packer player.
Well,
Dontavian Wicks. Come on, Dom.
Thankfully, you can trust him this year. He'll be Eagle.
There you go. Maybe made a little more sense. Vic and Jim Kelly says Cubs 500 at best. All right, so I'll help you out, Ronnie. First off, Ronnie, I don't know if you're in the break to get the store card. You must be. I will help you out and give you a second guess, though, if you are in the break. It is not Jim Kelly. Because we don't really get duplicates ever in a series unless it's like a multi-sign helmet. I know the triple play had some duplicates, but that was an exception. So it'll not be Jim Kelly because Jim Kelly is on an authentic, not a speed flex already in this series. Is Ronnie in that break? So Ronnie is in that break. So Vic and McNabb, says Ronnie. There you go.
I can work with that.
Those are both good guesses. I got you, brother. Just trying to help you out, Ronnie. Give you a little bonus money. Which, by the way, those are both names that I have seen in the quarterback room series. Mm-hmm. Now, just to clarify for that store credit, Ronnie would get it only if they come out in that break. So I'll just say Vic and McNabb come out in break 3. Ronnie does not get store credit when he was in break 1. So when you're guessing, they must come out in this break to get the store credit. Then go on Ryan Fitzpatrick. We've had Fitzpatrick before.
I've never seen Fitzpatrick.
I've seen him a couple times. Warren Moon and Vic, says Josh. And I'll also be nice to Josh and give him a second guess because Warren Moon is a photoed headliner. So we're guessing the non-photoed headliners.
What the guys are not currently pictured in front of you.
Correct. So if you guess Jay Cutler, Warren Moon, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes, or Kurt Warner, you don't get credit. It's a fun little game to guess the names that are not on the graphic. Now, you can guess Randall Cunningham, Roger Staubach, Brock Purdy, but I'm offering up only $10 for those. It's $30 for one that's not even listed at all. So, Josh, give me one more guess. One more guess, because Warren Moon is a photoed headliner. I'm guessing Josh is in that break already, Hayden?
Yes. I think he's got 2 spots.
That boy, Josh.
Nope, he's just got 1. I lied.
So 3 to go in that break. 3 to go in that double. Let's talk about best case scenario, Hayden. I always love talking about what's the best possible case scenario.
Okay.
Now, this is not guaranteed. But there's a couple of best case scenarios that stand out. I would say getting the AFC East and getting Tom Brady, which again is around $3,000 helmet. Then you tack on a Jim Kelly alternate authentic. Those two signatures combined, close to $4,000 in value. Could be a little less, could be a little more based on where you go. $288. That is a best case scenario in the AFC East. And then I think a Mahomes Speed Flex and a Bo Nix retro replica. Again, that's probably a little under $4,000, but again, between $3,000 and $4,000 combined for only $288.
I'm looking at that NFC West triple up.
You could get a triple up. Yeah, two Speed Flexes.
Stafford. Oh, sorry, it's a quad up. I didn't even see Kurt Warner. Maya skipped right over him. Kurt Warner and Warren Moon. You get Matthew Stafford and Brock Purdy in that secondary headliner.
Secondary headliner. So there's 4 options in the NFC West. Josh with a good guess. Vic and Wilson, Russell Wilson. I have seen him in quarterback room. It's been a hot minute, but he could be in there.
I was going to say, I haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah, well, we'll see. It's not a bad guess. I'm guessing it means Russell Wilson. I don't know what other Wilson you'd be talking about. Wilson Contreras? No, that's the baseball player.
I'm sure there's other Wilsons out there.
But I think we know he's talking about Russell Wilson. Very, very underappreciated player for what he did his whole career, Russell Wilson. So who's jumping in? Who do you got in that double right now?
It's 5 individuals. Jill, Dan, Josh, Ronnie, and Tim. Tim Grosh.
What's up, Tim? So that means that if any one of them wins one helmet, they're going to profit big time. There's not a single item in this series that's not worth at least $288.
Easily.
Even if you get a rep, you get $50 added on top of it, and these are all quarterbacks. So if you win with one spot, even if you win one helmet, you're sitting pretty. You're going yes on Russell Wilson. Danger Russ. So that means that Dan didn't guess. That means that Tim didn't guess.
And Jill hasn't guessed.
And Jill has not guessed for the potential bonus credit points.
Even though we still got 3 spots left, folks.
Yeah, 9 Speed Flexes in the series. Only 30 boxes, 9 Speed Flexes. And Hayden, you pointed this out. You're 100% right. 3 boxes include golden tickets, which 3 golden tickets is what is the low-level Speed Flex item in that locker, usually worth between $1,200, $1,300, $1,400. That's a Speed Flex in its own right. Also, Tom Brady is also a $3,000+ helmet. That's actually more valuable than a Speed Flex. So it's basically like having 13 Speed Flexes in 30 boxes.
Really is.
That's almost 50% chance.
Vic's a very popular
Vic on the Eagles. There you go. So selfishly for the company, I hope it's not Michael Vick because we'll lose a lot of money. That'll be 30 to Ronnie, 30 for Josh, and 30 for Jill. That'd be $90.
That's almost half a double.
And I'll be nice enough to Jill. Even if it's a Vic Falcon, we'll give it to her still.
Ooh.
She's going very specific with the Eagle guest, but if it's a Falcon, we'll still give it to you as well, Jill.
All right.
If it is a Falcon, by the way, that could double up with the NFC South 3 tickets. Michael Vick is probably one of 2 names I can think of that most often appear in the and more section in the quarterback room.
I'm trying to think who else would appear in that.
Yes, there's 2 guys that seemingly are always in there. I also think Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes are always photo headliners. Jim Kelly is in almost every quarterback room, sometimes photoed, sometimes secondary. But there's one other name besides Michael Vick I'm thinking of in particular. If you're a regular watcher of this series that appears in this series, he's never been a headliner. He's never been a secondary headliner. He's always the and more section. A very, very common name. Local to our culture here in Chicago. We'll leave it at that. Maybe double up with another one on the board. Oh, Jay Cutler. Did I say something? My apologies, Hayden.
Who?
Double up Jay Cutler. Oh,
what?
What did I say? It's not Jordan Love.
Can I throw my guess out there then?
Sure.
Chad Pennington.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. If you were listening, you got my clue. I'm not going to put it out there. But if you were listening and you watched the program, you know who I'm talking about. Oh my, that AP in the locker.
It's pretty, man.
That's a chrome. That is 5 tickets, the 2-tone chrome, the purple and yellow. By the way, you notice that the visor also has, not the visor, the face mask rather, Top of the face mask, purple. Bottom of the face mask, yellow.
It's got that gradient.
Ooh, that's a nice Adrian Peterson.
That is nice.
My favorite, though, actually is the Joe Burrow. The one for 7 tickets. That Joe Burrow with the black and orange with the Welcome to the Jungle. Just because I've seen a Peterson Chrome, I've never seen that Burrow helmet before, Hayden. That's my favorite.
I can't fully disagree. That is for sure.
Although that Merino is nice, too. The little pinkish tint to that one. The teal, orange, and pink ripped.
For me, I'm biased towards Mr. Elway.
Yeah, the Elway lid is very nice, too.
It's very, very basic, but honestly, it works.
Yeah.
And then give me the man who gave every fantasy owner a scare yesterday. Ashton Genty.
Got injured. Everybody's like, please don't be a broken leg. Please don't be like an MCL, ACL. No, he just sprained his ankle. That one, by the way, is only 3 tickets.
There you go.
So that's you got a 3-ticket box right now. You can claim that Genty right away, ladies and gents.
So it looks like Dustin Aronson, welcome into the show, getting 4 spots in that shotgun single. And then Carter Thielen. I've heard about the infamous Thielen family.
There are like 5 of them.
Getting a shotgun quad.
And they're interesting personalities.
I was going to say, I'm like, Robbie was hyping them up yesterday.
Yeah.
And he's like, you haven't met them? I said, I'm not here during the week.
Yeah, what's up, Thielen clan? So 3 to go in that shotgun single, by the way.
And then 5 to go in that quad. So that could be 5 boxes right there.
Ooh, Den might be guessing correctly.
Honestly,
following Den's lead. Just saying.
I mean,
Burrow Sweets is DG, but I'm short on tickets for that. Like the Merino, but short on tickets for that. But I could claim the AP. Well, you jump in a double box. You get 2 spots in a double, Hayden. That's 6 tickets. That could get you the Merino or the AP. I think you're 1 shy of the Joe Burrow. But for example, if you jump in 2 spots in that quarterback, you get the AFC North, the AFC South. You can get 6 tickets just like that.
There you go.
The other best case scenario, I mentioned 288 in that double. You get Brady and you get Jim Kelly. How about $88 in the shotgun? And you get a Tom Brady photo. $88 for the GOAT for a photo worth $2,000 or more.
Very, very unique photo.
Do you want to do your Vanna White impersonation? You want to show it off?
Oh,
We have it back there.
Hold on.
It's going to be a sheet of paper that says, congrats, you've won Tom Brady. Obviously, this photo would not fit inside the boxes, Hayden.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have a really pretty dress like she does. So kind of do with my Ella Langley shirt.
Well, I think the Brady kind of speaks for itself, right?
I mean, yeah, but here you go.
So here's the just chatting scene of how nice that looks. You have it down. That's what she does. That's close enough, right?
That's pretty cool.
It's an awesome photo. Now, we don't get Brady photos in the room all too often. I get that you guys want the speed flex, etc., but the photo like this is a lot more rare. That is a cool photo, I'll say that. That is a cool photo available for only $88 in that shotgun break. Now, we're 1 to go in the quarterback double.
Yep. DA. He got
District Attorney Dustin Aronson.
Yeah, he got that dough. He got in on that double.
So we are playing a little fun game, Dustin. If you want to guess the speed flexes, they're not on the graphic. We'll give you $30 a guess.
Dave Alberta slams that double.
I think what we're going to see in the quarterback room, which we see often, Hayden, we knock out a couple boxes, they see what's in this series, and then it just goes really, really quickly.
Did I hear Break-A-Lanch?
Let's do it. Break-A-Lanch, like Avalanche?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
I'm gonna say that was all Mr. Rip Camelucci.
I'm not even kidding when I say this. I was thinking like, that sounds like a Rip thing to say.
That is it was of all Rip. I'm not gonna steal his thunder on that.
Shout out to Rip. Quarterback room double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 1 through 30. Brand spanking new series. Joe Labovitz, Dan Jobbitt, Josh Burton, Ronnie and Sulaco, Tim Grosh, Dustin Aronson, and Dave Alberta.
That shotgun single's down to 1. That's more than likely going to go next.
Excellent, guys.
Good job, folks at home. Let's keep knocking on the door.
We're also 3 to go in that old school, new school, which, by the way, is the only series right now in the room that only has authentic helmets.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll get us to the cycle, Hayden.
Yeah.
So excellent work, guys.
That's crazy. Oh, my God,
Only
that's
by
crazy.
Like 708 already cycling.
I don't think I've done that in a while.
It's fun.
It's
weird.
fun. I'm a fan. Let's keep doing it, folks.
Cycling, baby. Cycling through.
Tom Kaz, welcome to the show.
Why is Tom Kaz in? Because he's also a Cowboys fan, I think, right? I think so.
Sounds right.
Get a Dak Prescott and Aikman double up. Not too shabby. All right, so I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on those two box numbers. 30 seconds. If I don't have any numbers, I'll go to the wheel. All right, Gio just beat Dave.
Barely.
4 and 21. So I'll check 4 and 21 are coming up.
Brand new series, so we can have them both.
We definitely have them both. 100%. We got them both here in the UA Live break room.
What the hell?
What's up?
The boxes are out of order.
Oh, the way they were brought in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta have a conversation with whoever did that. That just threw me off. Was it 21? Is that what I heard?
4 and 21. All right, guys. I'll get you queued up here 6 times on the dice number. Good luck, good luck, good luck.
I'm gonna move Mr. TED.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry, Tom.
6 clicks. We got Tim Grosh in the NFC North. NFC South is Ronnie and Sulaco. Josh Burton, NFC East. Dustin Aronson, NFC West, excuse me. Dan Job at AFC North. Dustin, AFC South. Dave, AFC East. And Jill in the AFC West. 2 boxes coming up.
Let's do it.
In the all quarterback series. Like, here's the beauty of this series, Hayden. I know you guys love quarterbacks, and they like offense in general.
Who doesn't like quarterback?
You don't have to worry about getting a wide receiver, a running back, offensive line, defensive line, only quarterbacks. And pretty much for the most part, we don't allow scrub quarterbacks to sign. Like, there's no Rex Grossman in this series. Sexy Rexy.
I can't get Kyle Orton? This is ridiculous.
We have had Kyle Orton a couple times.
This is ridiculous.
Every Kyle Orton item ever in break room history has had the F the Packers inscription.
Oh, I definitely want it.
And I left off a couple of letters on that one, too. He full out writes it, not just F the Packers, the 3 letters that follow. And that is the only time I swear on the show.
Is it
because I did have to read it. I was like, look, I'm just reading what it says.
Is it the FAWK?
No, it's the F. U fill in the blank K.
I was trying to go for the PG version, okay?
Right? He let him know how he felt about the Packers.
As he should. What a king.
All right, let's see what we got here.
That shotgun single just sold out, by the way.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we did have a guess for the Speed Flex. A lot of folks did guess this for the Speed Flex. It's not the Speed Flex in this series. We have a Michael Vick retro replica.
That's sick.
That's a beautiful lid. The Falcons. He was runner-up for MVP as a Falcon, Michael Vick. Beautiful, beautiful helmet. 4-time Pro Bowler. The Madden GOAT. Now, that is a non-headliner replica. So Ronnie gets $50 and the helmet.
I will send that his way.
So very, very clean lid. We're getting away with it, though, because it's not one of those filler Speed Flexes. Everyone was guessing correctly on the name, but it was not on a Speed Flex. So that's store credit for Michael Vick guesses off the board. Unless there's a second Vick, but again, we don't see that normally. So off the board here on the guesses.
You can wipe the sweat off your forehead on that one.
Right? Also, that was not a headliner.
No.
So the headliner ratio just got better.
It did indeed. So there you go. $50 sent to you, Mr. Insulaco.
He's jumping right back in the series, Ronnie, with those free break room funds.
Mr. Cubs 500 or better.
His name was only accurate for a little bit early in the season. Not so much these days.
That's such a cool helmet.
Such a cool helmet. Very nice, Ronnie. Very, very nice helmet. Yeah, you got the name, but it wasn't a Speed Flex. But yeah, he is a very, very common name in the break room. Very rarely, though, is he a headliner. Usually it's that and more section, the filler section, which is not a bad name for that section, by the way. Michael Vick, if you've ever played Madden, the first name you think of, such a fun quarterback back in his day.
That dude does not stop running.
Uh-huh. All right, 21 coming up next. 21 out of 30 in the quarterback room. Called out by Jill here. We got a cloth bag.
Oh,
and it feels considerably heavier.
Oh, shoot.
Considerably heavier. Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Is it
It
Jay?
is Cuddy!
It's
Jay Cutler! On the Bears Speed Flex. Such a beautiful signature. Finally, Hayden.
He's here.
Finally, I get to see a Cutler signature. The last two Cutlers, I did not get to pull them.
I got one.
You got one?
I got one.
Attaboy, Hayden. Tim Gross, my first ever Jay Cutler Speed Flex. Very,
Congratulations,
very nice
Tim.
lid there, Tim. Jay Cutler.
Very nice. Good hit.
Very, very clean. One of the greatest Bears of all time, former Pro Bowler. So,
Bears,
very, very nice.
Bears top 3 all-time quarterbacks, and you're probably thinking, well, you got your Brady's. It's probably not that impressive, but to us, he's the most beautiful thing we've ever seen.
Yeah, 23,443 pass yards. That is the Bears' all-time record. Caleb should break it. Stay healthy, Caleb. By the way, over 35,000 for his career as a whole.
He said
he played with the Broncos, Dolphins as well.
You said he got what? 12K with the Bears?
23,000.
Oh, 23,000.
The record for Bears quarterbacks. 23 and change.
Caleb should beat that.
Should beat that.
I mean, he got what? 3,600 last year. The year before, he got like 32.
He needs like 7 years to do it.
Yeah.
So he should do it.
Well, we all know he's getting extended. Let's be honest.
Let's
with
hope
ourselves.
so, right?
He's getting extended.
By the way, when the Bears first got Jay Cutler, I know it didn't quite meet the hype, but I cannot remember. I mean, Caleb Williams is the only guy I can think of in my lifetime that the Bears got that had that same level of energy and excitement for when they got Jay Cutler. So nice job, Tim. And by the way, say what you will about Cutler, but the year that they had Alshon Jeffrey, Brandon Marshall, they had a great offense. They were number 1 offense in the NFL one year. So when he had the right targets, he was really, really
there.
good in Chicago.
Alshon, Marshall.
So
You could throw so many different names in there. And Ronnie and Sulaco's getting back in on that next quarterback
he's got
single.
free money. He's got free money, $50, because he got himself a non-headliner in there, a non-headliner rep, excuse me. So Jay Cutler,
So cool, man.
very, very nice lid. Again, for those that are, regular viewers of the program, you guys know this is not one we get. Mahomes, Brady, Prescott, sure, you'll get those quite a bit. Jay Cutler, try never. It's the first ever Jay Cutler only speed flex in UA history.
This is a unique one.
So great job, Tim. Great job, Mr. Gross. I believe that's a new or newer guy. I know I don't recognize that name.
He's been in and around a little bit the last few days. It's only his
Okay.
4th order.
Well,
So,
Tim, let us know what team you like and how you heard about the break room.
I'm gonna say new-ish.
In the meantime, let's go to the shotgun next. Shotgun mixer coming up. Run back that quarterback room series, guys.
I can tell you, Jill's getting in on that next double.
Makes sense. Go ahead and drop me a box number for the 4th shotgun. Tyler Bush, Dustin Aronson, Ronnie and Sulaco, Tom Kaz, and Joe Lobovitz. 7 to go in that single, 7 to go in that double in the next quarterback room. Thank you, guys, as we are cruising on that break page right now. Best case scenario, Hayden, we get all 28 quarterback room boxes done. That's the best case scenario. I think definitely we'll get at least about 10 or 15 done. I think we'll definitely see Mahomes and Brady tonight. No doubt about that. So keep that series going. I mean, anytime there's a series that is the Mahomes and a Brady and 9 tickets, that's kind of speaks for itself, I would say, right?
You would assume so.
You would assume so. So 30 seconds, guys, in a box number for the shotgun. This also has insane ratios. Also got a Brady in it for only $88. That Brady photo in this series. I believe there's also a double up, right? The Revis still out there? Did we pull that one? Yeah, it is still out there. Darrell Revis Speed Flex. That's an AFC East double up or quad up.
Could be a triple up with Minka.
Yeah, Minka Fitzpatrick in the secondary headliners. So there's multiple chances to get those lids in there. I know there's a Kurt Warner or JSN double up in the NFC West. So that shotgun is also loaded. I know box numbers coming in. I'll go to the wheel, Hayden.
You just let me know when I'm bringing you.
All right. Now we'll get this off the ticker. Looks like we got 5 or 4, 5.
We got 6.
6 is the closest?
6, final answer.
So 6, that is the final answer for the shotgun.
I'm stealing Jay for a second.
Sounds good.
He's so pretty.
That's a nice helmet, man.
He's so pretty.
Jay Cutler. I don't know. I like unique names in the break room. I like unique names, new things. It's all about keeping it fresh. And Jay Cutler, most definitely a new name in the UA Live break room. All right, 6 times coming up for the shotgun, ladies and gents. Good luck, good luck, good luck. 5 and 6. We got Dustin Aronson, DA in the NFC North. NFC South is Dustin as well. Tyler Bush in the NFC East. Ronnie Insilaco, NFC West. Tom Kaz, AFC North. Joe Labovitz, AFC South. Dustin Aronson in the Brady spot, AFC East. And Dustin also AFC West. In this series, Hayden, you kind of want the light box.
You kind of
want the piece of paper that says, congrats, you won a Brady photo.
kind of, sort of, maybe.
I know, guys are like heavy box. It's like, well, with that golden ticket, too, the ticket boxes are a little bit lighter. The game has changed in the break room.
Mm-hmm.
The game has changed in the break room. All right. We got ourselves a Super Bowl champion pass catcher for Brett Favre. It's a beautiful jersey of Robert Brooks. Part of that only Super Bowl champion team with Brett Favre. They knocked off Drew Bledsoe and the Patriots in the big game. Robert Brooks, one of Brett Favre's top targets. NFC North, Dustin Aronson, Robert Brooks jersey.
There you go, DA.
Now, obviously, if you're Dustin, you're happy. You won, right? Tyler, I mean, maybe Dustin's not happy with all the spots he had, but besides, Tyler, Ronnie, Tom, Joe, folks that didn't win in this break, everyone else has to be ecstatic. Because we had an 8 and 13 chance at a headliner. Now it's 8 and 12. So if you're watching the show, a non-headliner comes out, that means the headliner ratios just got better.
That indeed they did. And I think that's what's so exciting about it is now you have a lot of opportunity to go ahead and slam this series shut. 4 hidden gem opportunities in this one, folks.
I think oftentimes, Hayden, we have this like mantra of, oh, we didn't pull a headliner. We got to stop playing the series. But that's actually when you should start playing the series the most because your ratios just got better.
It's true.
So keep it going, folks. By the way, if you don't want a jersey or a mini, I know some people only want authentics. Some people only want reps. Well, the old school, new school, only authentics. The quarterback room is authentics or reps, but if it's a rep and it's not a photo to headliner, it also comes with money back.
Fitty smackaroos.
So if you want to avoid the jerseys and minis, you play the quarterback room and the old school, new school in particular. So let's keep it going. Quarterback room, 6 to go in that single now. 6 to go in that single. Thanks all, beginner's luck. First day, how about that, Tim? Round of applause, the new guy in the break room. I got 2 questions for you, Tim. How did you hear about Ultimate Autographs? Was it Instagram, ad, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, your friends, word of mouth, in trade groups? How'd you hear about us? And secondly, what is your favorite football team or sports teams in general?
Let us know.
Because if you tell us your favorite team, we can tell you about headliners or non-headliners we often see of your team. Plus, you can also get to know the other customers. For example, if you're like a Chiefs fan, someone wants the Mahomes helmet, they're like, I can trade with this guy, right?
It's true.
Also, if you're a Chief fan, you should be in the quarterback room. Just saying. Patrick Mahomes speed flex.
If there's a Mahomes, you should be feeling a little Mahomey right now.
Yes, you should be. That's a Nets username in our UA Fantasy League we do among the staff. She always picks Mahomey. That's her pick'em name, too.
Write that down. I have to come up with a fun name because unfortunately all mine are not that funny.
That's okay. You have a little bit of time to think, Hayden.
I've been trying.
My wife's Facebook, haha, Huskers, baby. There you go.
Nebraska, all right.
Nebraska Cornhuskers?
Yeah, Nebraska. Sorry for stealing your quarterback, Tim.
Oh, man.
Well, actually, we didn't really steal him. He kind of just walked.
We do run a college series about once a week, every other week. I know we've had some Nebraska guys in that college series. So, yeah, we've had Eric Crouch. We've had Frazier as well. So we got some Cornhuskers. I'm on green. We get in the room sometimes. So let's go. If you win, you automatically need to buy another 50 break spots. I like Den's requirement. I like that. You win an item, you got to buy in 50 breaks.
It's a good way to look at it.
I mean, I'm okay with that. Yeah. I would be more than happy to see that happen.
I will not be arguing with you if you do.
So, curious, Tim, are you just more of a college guy or do you have a pro team? Because Nebraska does not have any professional football teams, although Nebraska fans would argue that the Cornhuskers are treated like a professional team.
They are.
Because they're very, very famous.
Most of their sports are.
In my experience, the most common fan base people like when they don't have a pro team in their state is the Cowboys. If that's the team you like, well, we got Dak, we got Aikman. We also have, I think, Emmitt Smith in that locker. So we got Cowboy fans completely covered. Completely covered when it comes to Cowboy fans. I just know I lived in Missouri, Arkansas. When I was in Arkansas, the most popular team in Arkansas, by far, the Cowboys.
Really?
Because Arkansas has no professional team. And Jerry Jones, of course, a former Arkansas Razorback in college, has some ties to the Cowboys, too, as we know.
The boys.
But that was the squad in Arkansas.
Ah.
He's a Cardinals fan.
Sorry.
Okay. I mean, that is geographically kind of close. Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, Jacoby Brissett could be and more names in that series potentially.
We've seen Trey McBride in here quite a bit.
Kurt Warner, I know it's on a Rams lid, but Kurt Warner, former Cardinal quarterback in here. One of the icons.
We've had Edgerrin James on a Cardinal.
It's been a while, but I have seen Carson Palmer on the Bengals and Cardinals. It's been a while.
Love that.
I'm going to preface by that. It has been a while, but I have seen Carson Palmer before, both on the Cardinals and the Bengals in the room. Tim dropping tomorrow night at 6 p.m. My co-host, Rob Hill, Tuesday nights. Also works Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday afternoons. He is a big-time Cardinal fan.
Big time.
So drop in and say hello on that show. So let's get this series moving again. We got 6 to go in that single, 6 to go in that double, refreshing things. As soon as we get down to 4 to go, that series is as good as gone, ladies and gents. You can see the graphic loaded with big names. Let's count them up. How many MVPs are in this series? Matthew Stafford, MVP quarterback. Let's see. We have Patrick Mahomes, 2-time MVP. Tom Brady, 3-time MVP. Kurt Warner, 2-time MVP. We got Super Bowl winners. Stafford, Breeze, Aikman, Mahomes, Brady, and Kurt Warner. All Super Bowl winning quarterbacks in here. A lot of guys. What's going on, Alfredo? Hope all's good as well, brother.
What's up, dude?
A lot of our customers come out with goals, Hayden. Mm-hmm. Those goals being, can I get the top 10 quarterbacks of all time in my PC? Now, that's a massive, massive goal.
It's tough.
You can check off probably the 2 greatest ever when it's all said and done. Knock on wood as a Chief guy. Assuming Mahomes stays healthy, doesn't get injured, he will probably finish second all time, if not first all time. He is ahead of Brady according to pace by the age of 30. I know for his high, lofty standards, because just slightly slowed down last couple years, but he is on track to pass Brady. Now, can he do what Brady did when he's 42, 43? We'll see. We'll see. But I think if Mahomes stays healthy and plays at a relatively similar level to what he has even the last couple years, probably his worst-case scenario is second all-time, Hayden. So you get the 2 best quarterbacks ever in Brady and Mahomes. Then you have Drew Brees, who, by the way, probably, in that top 5 conversation. Number 2 all-time in yards, touchdown passes. He's somewhere in that 5 to 7 range. No question, top 10 quarterback of all time. That's 3 top 10 guys just like that. I would say a couple other guys are probably just outside the top 10. We look at Matthew Stafford, Troy Aikman. You look at Jim Kelly. You look at Kurt Warner, Warren Moon. Those are all either Hall of Famers or will be. You could definitely say top 20, if not top 15 quarterbacks ever. So you want to add on Stafford, you want to add on Aikman, Kelly, Moon, Warner. That gets you 8 top 10, 20 quarterbacks of all time.
You're already sitting very nice and pretty.
That's almost half
in this series. It's if you're looking for fun quarterbacks, if you're looking for quarterbacks that have made their names known for X, Y, and Z, and obviously Brady and Mahomes. Mahomes is in the top 5, whether people like to think it or not.
Yeah, I mean, probably already is.
It's the
if he
case.
retires tomorrow, he's probably top 5.
Yeah.
There's 3 guys ever in the history of football that have at least 3 Super Bowl MVPs and at least 2 league MVPs. It's Mahomes, Brady, and Joe Montana. That's the list.
And that's...
And that could be, I mean, Manning, I think, would probably be in that discussion, but that could be the top 3 quarterbacks ever. The Mount Rushmore, I think, Brady, Mahomes, Montana, Manning. For now.
Yeah.
Rodgers in that discussion. You can argue Breeze in that discussion. You know, if you want to go way back in the day, Johnny Unitas in that discussion. But if I had to put together a Mount Rushmore, probably going Brady, Mahomes, Manning, Joe Montana, and half that Mount Rushmore in the series. So
I think you always have to mention Breeze somewhere in that category, and I think he's always kind of just like right on the bubble where if you put him dead center of like a Venn diagram.
Disrespected, Hayden. I mean,
he's right there.
Yes, he played on a team that passed the ball more. I get that. Yes, he was indoors, but also look at the guys with Breeze before and after. Like Jimmy Graham after Drew Brees, a shadow of the player he was.
Yes.
I know a couple years of Thomas were really good, but overall, he didn't play with the Marvin Harrison, with a Rob Gronkowski, with a Travis Kelce. This guy made his teammates better. So Breeze is definitely in that top 5 discussion. Another beautiful lid there for Drew Brees. So yeah, college coming up this week. Bryce Young could be in the and more section. We'll see. That's a possibility in that quarterback room series. So that's 6 to go in the single, 6 to go in the double, guys. Let's keep it going. Now, the best time to jump in the breaks, especially in the double and quad breaks, Hayden, is the very beginning of the series.
Is it now?
Because there's more chances to double up. Do I dare say triple up? And you want to go best case scenario? You pointed out earlier, there's a quad up in the quad. NFC West could land you Matthew Stafford, the reigning league MVP. Authentic Stafford helmets alone worth north of $1,000. Warren Moon Retro Speedflex with an inscription, Hall of Fame inscription. That's $1,000+ helmet. Kurt Warner on the retro with the visor with the face mask, $1,000+ helmet. You're looking at, $3,000 or more already with those 3. Tack on a secondary headliner, a very expensive signature as well, Brock Purdy. That actually covers the whole division. Rams, actually Seahawks, we're missing, what are we missing? The Niners, the Rams, the Seahawks, all we're missing is the Cardinals.
And if Jacoby Brissett's hiding in more hits, got the 4.
Jacoby Brissett, the lowest interception rate in football history. Did you know that?
I didn't actually. That's
Percentage
interesting.
of dropbacks resulting in a pick, lowest in football history, Jacoby Brissett.
Interesting.
So
glad to know there's something going good for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Not too many interceptions this year.
Jacoby had a career high last year. 8 picks, career high.
That's saying a lot too. That's not bad.
That's not bad for a career high. So he would not be a photo headliner though. Not good enough compared to these guys. Looking at the graphic here, Hayden. We'll see. Knicks, Prescott, Jordan Love, I think are all still have a ways to prove. But, I'll say this. If Bo Nix does what he did his first 2 years, he'll probably be a Hall of Famer. If Dak Prescott wins the Super Bowl, continues on breaking Cowboy records, could be a Hall of Famer. Jordan Love could be a Hall of Famer. We know that Stafford is going to be for sure. Breeze already is. Aikman already is. Moon already is. Kelly already is. Mahomes, obviously first ballot. Brady, obviously first ballot. Kurt Warner, already a Hall of Famer. We got Roger Staubach, by the way, for the Cowboy fans. Staubach, Aikman, and Prescott. It's like the 3 best Cowboy quarterbacks ever, arguably, in this series.
They're all sitting there.
All in the NFC East. He's a Hall of Famer. Rayno Cunningham might be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. Let's say a lot of Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Hayden.
That's one way to look at it. When you have the level that the Cowboys do. I mean, there's a reason they're America's team. You have some of the best of the best.
Uh-huh.
Go get them.
So get your spots, guys. Let's run back that quarterback room. By the way, that Breeze we mentioned, that's a double up with the NFC South. We have double ups almost everywhere, Hayden. NFC West, Stafford, Moon, Warner. We have the NFC East, Aikman, Prescott. Again, secondary headliner, Roger Staubach. We have NFC North. We have ourselves, if that's a Viking Mano Cunningham, there's a Jordan Love in there potentially. We have the AFC East, Tom Brady and Jim Kelly. We have the AFC West, Patrick Mahomes and Bo Nix. There is multiple places where you can win multiple helmets with just one spot in the all quarterback room series. And again, just to clarify for those that are not paying enough attention, there is 0 minis, 0 jerseys, 0 slabs, 0 footballs, full-size authentic and rep helmet break only. 9 speed flexes, which only pulled 1 so far, Jay Cutler, 9 authentic helmets, 9 replica helmets, and 3 boxes of golden tickets.
Some very, very lovely hits. Do want to shout out some of the folks watching on Instagram as well. Yo, stepdaddy!
What up, stepdaddy?
I don't know my stepdad was here.
You know what?
I had a stepdad.
You know what, Hayden? You know how you
is
gain
me.
popularity with your kid as a stepdad, which could be a hard thing?
Okay.
You get him autograph memorabilia for presents.
Ooh.
Right?
He's onto something.
So that's just a thought. You want to be the cool stepdad and get your kids some helmets.
GZZ up. Nathan Osborne, Restore My Wasted Years, and J Bless Piggy, what's going on?
Ooh, Restore My Wasted Years. I like that. It's a fun name there. What's going on, guys? Get your spots in that all quarterback series. Some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, both past and present, very much available in there. And then the other series that I want to really, really high point right now, speaking of quarterbacks, there's only 12 boxes left where number 12 conveniently hides in the shotgun mixer. Now, that'll probably be our last quad in there. I'm thinking we'll do that with only 12 left.
Okay.
There's a Tom Brady photo for as little as $88 in the single. $88 for the greatest quarterback of all time. Autograph photo. The helmet in the quarterback room worth around $3,000. That photo right there worth around $2,000 for Thomas Edward Brady.
Well, Andy Thielen and Jason Meador both bring it down to 2.
What's up, Jason Meador, Andy Thielen? What's going on, guys?
What's going on, Jason? Glad to see you back in.
Yeah, what's going on, Jason? Did you ever try his Italian dressing?
I haven't, and I've only heard nothing but outstanding things.
It was so good. It was so good. It was very garlicky and very salty, but I like that personally. Not for everyone, but for me, that salad dressing was top notch for Jason Meador.
If and when it ever comes back in, first thing on my to-do list.
Yes. Rip bought a salad on Wednesday just so we can try it.
Really?
And we were hashtag salad boys.
Nice.
It came out on like a Wednesday, and we're like, oh, we got to try this. And Rip, between the two shows, made a run and got us some salad. So we had salad with the dressing together on a Wednesday afternoon.
That sounds wonderful.
Keep getting busy. I'm definitely going to send more. Have you checked out the locker, Jason? There's an insane Joe Burrow for 7 tickets, my man. Jason Meador, check out that locker, brother. I'm not going to reveal exact numbers, but I'm looking at the balances right now, Hayden, and there is a lot of low-ticket balances in the break room.
Sounds like the folks have been getting busy in the locker.
Yeah, they have. I can see the amount of... Actually, you want to hear something crazy?
I did. Tell me.
Right now, Jason has 0 tickets, so get those tickets.
Jeez.
That's crazy in its own right. As it currently sits, let me count this so I don't give a misrepresentation. 1, 2,
Well, he does that. Y'all should be getting in breaks.
3. I don't know if I've seen this in months. We only have 3 people right now that are customers that have double-digit tickets or more.
Notice how he said that are customers.
Could be new people watching the show that will become customers.
Mm-hmm.
But only 3 of you guys have bonus tickets. Big numbers, which means that there's a lot of tickets for the taking. You get tickets now, you can use them to get those items. Jason has, however, though, got a lot of tickets historically. He's claimed 21 helmets out of the locker.
You know,
pretty good.
I think that's a pretty good statistic in its own right.
That might be the most. I don't know. Chris Hove, are you watching, Chris? Speaking of Chris, Chrome Adrian Peterson, Chris, just saying. Chris Hove. Dan Jobbett literally just claimed something less than a minute ago. Devontae Adams for 3 tickets.
Oh, that was that fun Devontae. There you go.
So there's always stuff being claimed as we speak.
Mondo 91, what's going on?
So, yeah, that locker is awesome. With that in mind, I'm thinking as a customer, where can I get golden tickets? The quarterback room. That's the series with the most tickets right now. 9 tickets left in that quarterback room. We have 8 speed flexes left. That's not even counting the Tom Brady Authentic, which is not a speed flex. That is true. So Chris might actually have less items than you, more big ticket items, because Chris did get that. He got the Jordan, I believe, one of the Jordans, which there is a LeBron in there as well. LeBron and D-Wade 25 ticket item. What's going on, Charles Nelson?
What's going on, Charles?
Charles had a birthday last week. We sang happy birthday.
Happy belated.
He shares the same birthday with, I think, Reggie Hammond.
Oh.
We dual sung happy birthday for them last Thursday.
Very cool.
Got at least one Jordan thing. We could have a Theismann story in that quarterback room. Now that could be in the Anmore section. Joe Theismann. Good point there, Charles.
Joe Triple T Heisman.
I want to see him be in here when I tell one of those stories. I want to have him next to me and just see the side eye, just hatred he gives me.
Just be like, this guy.
You know the origin of that story, though. Did I tell you that? I've actually heard him tell the story himself.
Really?
Not the grandma part, but my first job out of college, I worked as a sports anchor in Jonesboro, Arkansas. I covered the Go Daddy Bowl, Arkansas State in Toledo, and he was the keynote speaker for it.
Huh?
So he actually told the story of how at Notre Dame they changed his last name to Theismann. So I firsthand heard the story. Now, nowhere did he include Grandma and the Brownies, but the part about his name changing, though, I did hear that firsthand from the man himself.
Interesting.
So I actually even interviewed him, like a media scramble. I got a chance to ask a question, and I shook his hand, actually, afterwards. So I have actually met the guy, for those that are wondering here. That was pre the telling of these stories, though. So I don't know how we feel about me now. So that shotgun is coming up. It is
close.
2 to go in that quad. Now, you and I were both talking about this earlier. There's actually a lot of possibilities in here.
It's
like, we can't guarantee anything, Hayden, but I'd like to give you guys best possibilities possible. Now, it's 352 in that quad. You get the AFC East. You can snag a Tom Brady photo, which is worth around $2,000 or more. A Darrelle Revis race speed flex with the Revis Allen inscription worth around $1,000, give or take. Could be a little less, but around $1,000. Then we have a Minkah Fitzpatrick secondary headliner. So that's probably, it could be anything really.
based on what we've seen recently. I'm gonna lean towards like a rep, maybe a mini, and I'm gonna make the guess now that it's a Jet because it could be a Dolphin or it could be a Steeler.
Okay,
as well.
It's been Jets recently. So we say Revis being around 1,000, Brady around 2,000. That's around $3,000. Let's even make him a little bit less. With the Minkah item, that's definitely easily over $3,000 in value combined with those three items.
Easy.
It is $352 in there. You're looking at almost 10 times your value if you get the AFC East and you get all three. Now, that's actually a little bit more possible with only 12 boxes left. So, Minkah will be a jersey, says Dan. There you go. What's up, Jameel?
What's up, Jameel?
Polo, a big-time fan of the Cowboys. We
Long time no see.
Dak Prescott, Troy Aikman in that quarterback room, and a Roger Staubach. Get your spots there, Polo. So, 2 to go in this quad. Other options, Hayden. We got a double up of Kurt Warner. By the way, I mentioned the Kurt Warner, the Cardinal fan. We actually have the Kurt Warner Cardinal one right here.
There you go.
So that's the Cardinal. Could double up with
Gets him back.
NFL leader in yards receiving last year, JSN on the mini. And then we got Antonio Gates. Very, very clean throwback. Most receiving touchdowns ever by a tight end. And, of course, Trey Hendrickson. Ultimate Autographs exclusive. Only signs autographs with us, Hayden. How about that?
I was talking about those linemen as a whole. there's another big one as Cody Myers cleans up a spot in that quad. And
What's up, Cody?
I'm going to butcher this. K Nisley as a whole, maybe the K silent, 32 on IG says, what's up, fellas?
What's up? Go to ultimateautographs.com, get those break spots. What's your squad there? Let us know. Favorite team.
Name's familiar. It's going to...
Yeah.
It'll
Speaking
click
of
back in my head.
familiar, Cody Myers, I don't know if you know Cody. You know Cody yet?
Name's familiar.
One of our longtime customers, been a customer for about 4 or 5 years. I'm seeing a trend recently, and I'm absolutely loving this trend, Hayden. That is a lot of folks we have not seen in 3, 4, 5 months trickling into the break room. Football season around the corner.
The ice cap's melting.
Things are going to get wild in the break room in the weeks and months to come, guys. A lot of you guys are coming back. By the way, a lot of those folks don't even know this promo. It is 2x reward points for the Signature Club.
Heck yeah.
So any order placed now gets you 2x reward points. For the GOAT Plus people, by the way, this is why you never want to stop getting reward points. I believe, let me double check. Was it 6? Was it, what was the points?
It's
600,000?
600,000.
I think it's 600,000 points you can redeem for a golden ticket.
I think, yeah, that sounds about right. Also, I'm gonna. We were
Is it a
talking.
new toy?
We were talking about that locker. You see this guy right here? We were talking about him earlier.
Is that McNabb?
Donnie McNabb.
Let me refresh my locker. Well, of course,
It's nice.
we just got something claimed. There's a new one in there.
Pretty nice item.
The McNabb with the splatter green.
It's pretty.
That's only 3 tickets in that locker.
Nice and easy. Where are my Eagles fans at?
So where's Christopher Leone, the great Leone in the house? Chris Leone.
There's some good stuff in the locker right now. I'll be honest.
I think this might be the best locker we've ever had. It's definitely up there.
I would. I'd probably agree. I know there was a point where
As far as diversity, at least,
we were sitting pretty steady, and now I think we're at a point where I can confidently say, yeah, we're in a good spot.
Yes.
I want to see that Eminem again.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I will personally wrap Eminem tonight.
Oh,
if someone uses their tickets for Eminem tonight.
All I'm saying, Mockingbird is completely clean.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for a clean one, Hayden, as best I can. Clean one as best I can for the Eminem photo. That's by the way, never had Eminem in the break room or the locker. From what I'm told, behind the scenes, that's a very, very expensive signature. Hence why the 5 tickets.
I mean, he doesn't really... You have to go to him to get the signature because he does not leave Michigan. Does not really leave Detroit.
I wonder, I don't know where we got it, but it'd be kind of fun if we find out that Greg or Matt was trying to track him down and they actually... because I know, our owner, Matt, probably going to get mad I say this, but Matt physically went to Ozzy Osbourne's house months before he passed away, by the way, to get some autos. So Matt was at Ozzy's house, which I thought was pretty cool.
I need to have a conversation with Matt because that is cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Because I know, I think the last Ozzy item I saw was the hockey jersey.
We got it from that time.
That was
a bunch
cool.
Of them.
That was really
cool. The 666 one.
Yeah, I was pretty blown away with that. So if we're going to go based on what I'm seeing, now it's not an exact, this is the exact photo, but what I'm seeing for roughly something that is Eminem and D12 is around 6,000.
Yeah, is that HollywoodMemorabilia.com?
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you're seeing that for 6,000, to me, 5 tickets are actually valued at about $1,800. So the Eminem and 5 tickets is a steal. Yeah, even that Joe Burrow at 7 tickets is a steal. I mean, some chrome helmets online, Hayden, will go for $2,000. You get a Peterson for 5 tickets, that's also a steal in that locker.
Really is.
I think we got to raise the prices, to be honest, but take advantage while we don't have that price point. Yeah, of course, a lot of massive point spreads with week 0 and week 1, no doubt, then. A lot of massive names in the break room. So, how do you win some, Jamel? Well, you jump in the break room. Here's that link. That's where you get your spots. It is a 1 in 8 chance to win for every spot you buy. NFL divisional breaks, you buy 2 spots, 2 in 8 chance, so on and so forth. I did drop that link in the chat for you. So keep it going, guys. Let's get that quad done next in the shotgun.
Brian, if you want to see the hard count double go, first off, what's up? Welcome to the show.
What's up, Bri?
Honestly, Get the folks in there. I mean, it is 4 to go. It is part of the Chase Wheel Spin, too.
The magic number is 3. When it's 3 or less to go, that's when the break happens. Got to get it to the halfway mark. I will say, I'm not trying to call out Brian or anything. Brian's an awesome dude. Thank you for participating in the chat, Brian. I will say the number one way to get your break to fill is to say something good about your break. Because if you say that break's not filling, it's not happening, why would another customer watching the show jump in? It would make no sense. So, hey, guys, I'm in the hard count. Who's going to help me out? Let's get that break filled up. You put that in the chat, more often than not, others respond. Because so often do I see this, Hayden, when someone's in a break and I get you're anxious for the break to happen, you want it to happen, and you say, oh, I've been in that break, it hasn't filled in forever. You put that in the universe in the chat, I promise you no one's getting in.
Never going to fill.
So, never going to fill. Say, hey, I got a spot in the hard count double. Who's going to join me? Let's fill that up. You bring that energy, the break fills pretty quickly, for sure. So, let's get them spots. I'm thinking shotgun quad is next. But you probably heard of Bobby Fischer, the famous chess player.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be one move ahead. I'm always thinking about what's the next break that's going to happen. Because shotgun quad is going to happen.
We're kind of shooting around the board right now.
We're all over the place. Let's pick a break together and focus on that break. You guys let us know which one you want to break the most. I would personally tease the quarterback room.
Okay.
Because the quarterback room has 3 things going for it that no other break has right now. This is why, to me, this is the no-brainer best break in the room, the quarterback room, Hayden. Those being that it has the most golden tickets total, 9. It's got the most speed flexes total, which is 8. Only pulled 1 so far, the Jay Cutler. It also has the most quarterbacks total in that every single signature is a quarterback. And again, we're talking about some of the most expensive names. A Patrick Mahomes speed flex. That's in the ballpark of $3,000, Hayden, give or take.
Give or take.
A Tom Brady authentic. Give or take, and probably give in the ballpark of $3,000.
It's Tom Brady.
These are very, very expensive signatures, guys. The most expensive signatures and the biggest players to ever play the game. I mean, Brady and Mahomes, we're talking about probably the 2 greatest players to ever step on the football field. And you get them both in the same series on autographs, certified signatures. Come on. Come on. We have a lot of unique helmets in here, too. Stuff we don't see typically. For example, the Warren Moon is the throwback Seahawk. One of my favorite throwbacks in the game. Warren Moon, fun fact. I know everyone knows he was a Canadian Football League Hall of Famer. He was also in the movie Air Bud as a Seahawk. Air Bud Golden Retriever. Or Golden Receiver, excuse me. They had the football version of Air Bud. And at the end of the movie, Warren Moon throws him a pass. Supposed to go to Joey Galloway, but Buddy intercepts it coming from Warren Moon. So he's a movie star as well, Warren Moon.
Well, one of the few times Warren Moon will willingly throw that interception.
So beautiful, beautiful lid right there with the blue ink. Kurt Warner also, these retro helmets, these are a limited time edition.
Get them now because
they won't be here in 2027.
They won't be here by tomorrow.
Yes.
The new rivalries drop tomorrow.
Yes, that's exciting. It's literally coming up, guys. Speaking of rivalries.
Black and orange for the Bears. Black and orange.
We got a Matthew Stafford rivalry. Beautiful lid. I know we're seeing this helmet a lot recently. You will not see it a lot come next year. Take advantage.
If it's here now, you gotta go.
Bo Nix on a replica. The retro. Love that orange, design. I always find it interesting with you, Hayden. You're an Oregon Duck fan. And I always assume when you told me you're a Duck fan, I was like, oh, you must be a Justin Herbert fan. But Hayden's favorite duck, quack, quack, is Bo Nix.
I love Herbo, but Bo Nix got me back into college, man.
Yeah.
Gotta respect him.
So that's an incredible helmet right there. Mizzou opens up the season as 54.5-point favorites. Let's go, Tigers. Let's cover.
Yes, Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Yes, I believe in Mizzou in that game.
It makes me wonder, have they announced their starter? Is it going to be Austin Simmons?
Yeah, he's going to start.
Okay.
That's big things from him in camp from Coach Drinkwitz.
Mr. Ole Miss himself before
get
Trinidad.
yourself a good quarterback. Aikman's still in here, guys, the 3-time Super Bowl champion. I got a trivia question for the chat.
Ooh.
Trivia question. I will give to whoever. How about this? I'll make this fun. If you're in the quarterback room break, I'll give you. You know what? I'll actually make this even fun. I'll grandfather the folks that are already in. So if you're in the quarterback room break in tonight's show, and you get this trivia question correct, I will give you guys $10 in store credit.
Okay.
I will offer up $5 in store credit to anyone that's not even in the break. So if you're in the break, you get $10. You're not in the break, you get $5 in store credit. And you can write it down on a post-it note, Hayden, and see how close you get. I'm going to put a timer up for you guys right now. I'm going to give you folks 1 minute on the timer to avoid the Googlers.
The Googs?
The Googlers. They can still probably just barely do it, but if you do that, you bring yourself negative karma, Hayden. 1 minute. If you guys can tell me in the Super Bowl era, there's 4 quarterbacks that have been drafted first overall that are currently in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'll put this timer up. You got 1 minute on the clock.
You said Super Bowl champs?
No, Super Bowl era. So since like 1970. So I'm not talking about guys in the 30s.
Okay.
Quarterbacks drafted number 1 overall that are currently in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. There's could be a couple others that will join him. Eli, maybe Joe Burrow in that locker. Matthew Stafford, certainly. But as it sits, we got 4 guys in that club. You got 35 seconds to get that right. We'll give you $10 in store credit. First person to guess if they're in the quarterback room break. $5 store credit if you're not in the break.
Well, while that goes on, Chris Hove will close that quad in the shotgun.
So, all right, so Ronnie's got a couple. Couple guesses for Ronnie, looking for those $10 because he was in the quarterback room. Montana was a 3rd-round draft pick. All right, Den, Manning, Bradshaw, Aikman, and Elway. That is correct.
I got 2.
You got 2.
I got Manning and Bradshaw.
Okay. Well,
Manning was the first one I put down. I'm like, I feel like I've heard this a billion times.
Yep. So Jason got it, I think, a little bit later. I did say first person to get it. It was Den, so Den gets $5 back in store credit because he's not in the break. So $5 going home to Den.
And then I will get that shotgun quad set up.
And shotgun quad is coming up. I don't think I said 1 3rd-rounder. Do you remember me saying that, Hayden?
I'm deaf.
Hayden is deaf.
What?
So, yeah, first overall pick in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Is this going to be the last quad? Is that what we said?
Let's go with that for now. We can always, if they really want to buy it out, we can revisit. Let's go with last quad for now.
I'm going to take that off the website.
Shotgun quad. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers, guys.
Unless they want to close another quad right now. I mean,
yeah, it is up there technically.
Well, it's still up. I mean, you might as well.
Technically, if this does not feature Brady, there would be a 50% chance of Brady being in the quad. Just saying. 6 to go in that quarterback room. Single quarterback room double. Best break in the room. All I want is my quarterback.
See, I'll be honest, Ronnie, that's the first name that came to my head. I'm like, wait a minute, he wasn't that good.
Jamarcus Russell. Yeah. Ronnie's favorite quarterbacks are Jamarcus Russell, Achilles Smith, and Ryan Leaf. That's Ronnie's top 3 favorite quarterbacks.
Some phenomenal names in there.
And honorable mention, Rex Grossman.
Not Kyle Orton? Oh, come on.
Kyle Orton, baby.
Need to have that conversation.
A lot of good Purdue quarterbacks. There's a stat about Purdue quarterbacks having the most yards and touchdowns ever, which is, Drew Brees, of course, being the leader, but Bob Greasy, a Purdue quarterback. And Kyle Wharton also contributing a little bit to those numbers.
There you go.
Ronnie's got 45 Jamarcus Russell autographs. Not bad.
Sounds like you need 5 more.
Yeah, get an even 50.
I hate odd numbers.
You know what? Don't, because we don't see him in the break room. So I want Ronnie playing the breaks.
On cards.
Oh, on cards. There you go. I believe that. All right, 4 box numbers, guys. Joe Gallagher, Carter Thielen, Andy Thielen, Jason Meador, Cody Myers, and Chris Hove. Chris, how many golden tickets you got, brother? Do you have any tickets, Chris? Because there's a Chrome Adrian Peterson 5 tickets. If I'm you, Chris, I take advantage.
I agree, Den. I agree.
Exactly. Just for Dom. I agree with that, Den. So, last call for box numbers, guys. You know what? I'm going to go to the picker wheel. I know we got 12 left. I know I say 10 or less. It is a quad, though. So I'll go picker wheel.
All right. So I will get those numbers for you. Let me know when you're ready.
1 second. Let me clear out the ones in the previous one.
Take your time. We should set up a picker wheel that's just 1 through 30, and we just click.
It's not a bad idea.
If I get some time on Wednesday, I'll do that.
What do you got, sir?
10 through 12.
All right. 11 and 12.
I hope your fingers are ready. 14 through 19.
Okay. It's a good rhythm right next to each other.
It makes my life.
I don't know if you know, but I was a very fast typer in high school. Like, we had a type off. I think it was like our class had like 22 people, and I was like second out of 22.
Oh, very nice.
So 14 through 19, you said?
Yes. I got 21 and then 27, 28.
All righty. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
The big connector on IG, what's going on?
What's up, big connector? Let's join Ronnie in that quarterback single.
Here, I'm going to make it super easy for y'all.
Ronnie's recently single because he cashed in his wife, you found out last week. We're talking about the caster stat series. Ronnie said he cashed in his wife. So he's single in his love life. Let's make sure the guy's not single in the break room. Ain't no shame, Ronnie. Ain't no shame. Let's do 12, Hayden. 12. We do have number 12 being box 12. Tom Brady. So 12.
12. TV.
Now get those off the ticker as well here in a second. Ooh. All right, 12 looks like 28. The Marshall number.
28.
28. Two more. All right. Pretty good quarterback numbers in this break. We have 12 for Brady, 18 for Manning, and Caleb Williams in Chicago these days, 18. So 18 coming off the board, and then one more.
I'd let him paint my nails.
Kyle Wharton was also 18.
I'd let Caleb paint my nails.
I would do that too, 100%. I don't care what he does with his nails, as long as he keeps on delivering. 12, 17, 18, and 28, so 17. The JA-17 number.
Man, I just put that one down.
We just had a Josh Allen claim in that locker, by the way. I had a beautiful Bills Wyoming helmet in there.
I did see that. It was very pretty.
All right, guys. 6 times coming up for the shotgun quad.
These guys are going into your right.
5 and 6. All right, Cody Myers back in the break room with a bang. NFC North. Jason Meador always announcing his presence. NFC South. Joe Gallagher. Joe! Believe a Bears fan, Joe Gallagher. Missed out on the cutty, though. Man. Chris Hove, NFC West. Andy Thielen, AFC North. Carter Thielen, AFC South. We got Joe Gallagher, AFC East, and Jason Meador, AFC West. And let me do this before I forget. Oh, it's doing it again. Rats. A little thing where it's has a mind of its own.
Try turning it off and on again on OBS. So if you,
is that what you guys did earlier?
So if you scroll up, it'll say overlay product.
The product cam or
no, the overlay.
Oh, overlay. Where am I looking at?
A little further up, I believe.
Further up. Okay, like.
So all you have to do is click the eyeball, just like how you do the randomizer.
I got you. Bam. Did it a couple times. Hopefully that solves it.
Hopefully that fixes it.
All right, so this was shotgun. Let me make sure our ticker looks good. 12.
Everything's looking good. All right.
17, 18, and 28.
I'm all ready.
I'm shocked it's not moving either, Joe and Ronnie.
That's,
I mean,
call
I'm
me
just saying, that's got the most tickets, the most quarterbacks, the most speed flexes. No minis, no jerseys. That quarterback room, it should be moving, guys. It should definitely be moving. We should not be only 2 boxes in so far in that quarterback room. That is all I got to say to that. All right, TB12 in box 12 happened recently, a couple weeks ago. Dan, happened a couple weeks ago. Actually, technically, it was TB 10 and 12. We had the college series where Brady was 10 in college, ended up being in box 12.
Which I thought was quite funny.
That was, you think the production staff is messing with us all?
Hey, you know, I'll be honest, sometimes they really do throw us for a ringer.
All right, so Joe Gallagher has the Brady spot. I would say this is a pretty darn good consolation. Ooh. Revis Island. Darrell Revis on the Jets Rave Speed Flex. With the Revis Island inscription. A lovely green helmet. One of the best lockdown corners of all time.
That's pretty.
And there was, that whole graphic of Chad Johnson, no catches, no yards, Steve Smith, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, lockdown all those dudes. It's the AFC East on that rave. Darrell Revis.
Man put a seat belt on everybody.
Uh-huh.
Literally nobody could fly onto that island and just walk away unscathed. Darrell Revis, an absolute unit on that field.
I got a chance to watch his Pro Football Hall of Fame speech a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. In that speech, I learned that originally he was going to be a basketball player. And I think it was his uncle, don't quote me, I think it was his uncle, at least one of his family members, pushed him to play football and focus on that more instead.
Worked out pretty well.
Worked out pretty well for Darrell Revis.
I need to have a conversation with whoever that family member is because they know ball.
They know ball. So, keep it going. Congrats. That's a gorgeous helmet, says Alfredo. I agree.
I concur.
These raves, by the way, again, rare helmets. Not ones we see being made much more these days. The raves were very, very popular early on this year, but now there's so few of them out there, so we don't see them as often. All right, great start with Revis. Could Joe also get Brady in the same break?
It's a possibility. Let's find out.
Be a heck of a double up. All right. I think we got a mini. Oh, it's a headliner, though. JSN. Jackson
nice.
Najigba. Wait for it, Hayden. Wait for it. It's the Super Bowl champion mini.
Oh, that's new.
That's new. It's
that's
nice.
Brand new.
It's fresh. It's colorful. Led the league in receiving yards last year. Beautiful, beautiful hit. Closer magic. Congrats, Chris, on the JSN mini.
That's a good hit. That is a very, very good hit. Not only is it a new item to the room, because I'll be honest, I don't think either of us have seen that before.
Not this Super Bowl version. It's actually got the Golden Gate Bridge for San Fran with the sort of
most recent
light blue, the pinkish, purplish design. That is nice.
Very cool. Good hit. So 2 headliners off the board. That'll leave, for right now, Kurt Warner, Antonio Gates, Trey Hendrickson, George Pickens, the Tom Brady photo, and Minka.
So you know what you're telling me, Hayden, there's a lot of really good options.
I'm hearing those headliner odds. Well, they may have decreased a little bit. But we still got 2 boxes left, guys. They can go right back up.
And we still got Tom Brady left.
T.
Kurt Warner.
E. B.
Let's go.
Let's close the series, folks.
You know what says MVP on the bottom? Which one? Which one are you talking about, Dan?
I would assume JSN.
Well, he was not a Super Bowl MVP. That was Kenneth Walker that won that. So I'm not sure which one Dan's talking about. The mini?
It really should have been Christian Gonzalez, but that's my hot take. That's my hot take to everybody.
So on the bottom of the mini itself, which I don't know what this means, that is kind of weird. But I don't know.
It was an anticipation if JSN won.
Right? They're like, he's going to win MVP of the Super Bowl. But then KW3 said, not so fast. Chief Kenneth Walker, let's go. I'm super pumped about that one.
I'm curious to see how he'll do in Kansas City.
I think he'll do great. They've been missing a running back. I think that slowed down the Chiefs game. Having a good option as a running back makes his life better, makes Patrick Mahomes' life better as well. All right, what do we got next? We got another mini. A former Super Bowl champion, Pro Bowl tight end, Jeremy Shockey.
Nice.
And Joe Gallagher, NFC East. Very, very nice Jeremy Shockey mini. Another one of those Miami Hurricane stars in college. Played with the Saints, the Giants. A big-time winner, Jeremy Shockey.
So that'll, I'm just going to do a little bit of math for you, Kamen. That'll bring us down to 6-9.
Okay.
So those headliner odds are all of a sudden looking rather nice.
Yeah, 6 headliners, 9 boxes. I think that sounds pretty good to me. 5 of those are photoed headliners. And, of course, one of those is the greatest quarterback of all time, the most expensive signature in football memorabilia. You guys have probably heard of him, Tom Brady.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Who?
Tom Brady.
I don't know who that is.
6th round pick. Who knows, right?
Some
6th round pick.
random bum that just happened to be good, you know.
Actually, 3 Bradys out there right now. Huh? We got the authentic in the quarterback room. We got the unique speed flex in the locker, and we got the photo Brady in the shotgun.
Kiki Rich and Barry, what's going on? Sorry, Burry.
Oh, is that Barry Sanders watching the show?
Yeah, it might be.
There is a Barry Sanders Hydro also in that locker.
That thing's pretty too.
So we got you guys covered. Got you folks covered in the break room. All right, next box. Ooh, all right. This is the beautiful Navy. How about Antonio Gates?
Oh.
The only player in the Pro Football Hall of Fame that never played college football. Now, that is one record that may never get broken. Kent State product, college basketball star, most receiving touchdowns ever by tight end, one of the best ever, the Red Zone King, Rivers, Gates, Jason Meador on the Gates Mini.
There you go. So 3 headliners, 1 hidden gem, so that'll bring us down to 5 and 8.
But no Brady's, guys.
No
8
Brady.
boxes left. We still got that Tom Brady photo, Kurt Warner authentic, Trey Hendrickson authentic. We got a George Pickens authentic, and we got a Minka Fitzpatrick secondary headliner.
Some good hits still left.
Yeah, I mean, you see it right there. It shows you 8 boxes left. More than half of them are headliners, and exactly half are photoed headliners. So let's get those spots. Warner, Hendrickson, Pickens, Brady, Minka Fitzpatrick. As little as $87 for Brady photo worth, no, $88, excuse me, for Brady photo worth around $2,000 and change. Still 3 tickets left in 7 boxes of the old school, new school. You're right, Joe. That's also only 3 spots to go. And that's the only break right now that only has authentic helmets in it.
Mm-hmm.
The old school, new school has 0 replicas. Now there's only 3 tickets left. There's 4 headliners left. We got a Cam Scattaboo on that beautiful Giants authentic. Alfredo Lashoto, I'm looking at you. I know Jill's a Bills fan. We got 4 Bill Hall of Famers. Kelly, Reed, Levy, and Thomas. And, of course, us here in Chicago. We got our tight end, Colston Loveland, as a secondary headliner.
Goat.
So that's a beautiful, beautiful option. Colston Loveland. I've said it. I'm thinking about the tight ends in football. There's one guy, maybe 2 over Colston Loveland at this stage of their careers. You know, Kittle and Kelsey are older. If I'm picking a tight end to start my team with, you know, obviously I think number 1 has to be Trey McBride. But Loveland is in discussion for 2. I think it's between Loveland and Brock Bowers for me.
I think we also need to bring up Tyler Warren as well.
Yeah, Tyler Warren's up there.
He deserves...
He's a beast. Yeah, that's fair.
He deserves a mention.
For the Colts, he's definitely up there too. But that's kind of the, you know, great tight ends right now when it comes to youngsters.
There was one more tight end coming out of last year's
Theo
class.
Johnson for the Giants, maybe? He looked promising. I wouldn't quite put him with those guys, though. So
when it comes to me, I'll mention it.
All right.
Aronde Gadsden.
Gadsden. For the, Chargers.
Gadsden, yeah.
He was good, too.
That's
yeah.
the guy I was thinking of.
Very, very talented.
Kraft's been in the league a few years.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of, like, the future of the position.
I mean, if we want to go recency, bias possibly included, Kenyon Sadiq.
Okay. Yeah. So, what do you guys think next? What are we thinking, guys?
Let us know.
Here's that live break page link. The best way for us to do breaks is you guys let us know what you want to do, and the other customers will follow. Now, there's tons of good options. You also notice that our break page kind of does the work for you. Now, what is best is obviously a subjective term. Obviously, if you want a little bit lower price point, a lot of times the best stuff is cheaper, hence the jerseys and the minis. But our break page does the work for you. Best break here, shotgun, triple threat quarterback room, old school, new school, and then hard count. Those are the best. I say QB room or old school, new school single. I'm with Jill. I don't want to forget the shotgun with the Brady photo, 8 boxes left. But, I mean, it's all quarterbacks. every single box is a quarterback.
All 28 remaining.
And there's 9 speed flexes total in the series. That is not counting the golden tickets. The golden tickets, which there's all 9 left, those are all basically, Hayden, speed flexes. Like, for example, the 3-ticket McNabb helmet in that locker, that's what that is, a speed flex. So we know that there's the Warren Moon, Kurt Warner, we know the Dak Prescott, and the Patrick Mahomes, but that's only 4 speed flexes. We did pull the Jay Cutler, which was out there. That still means there's 4 other speed flexes out there that are not even listed. How often do we have a break where a speed flex is in the and more section?
Very, very uncommon.
Extremely rare. And it could be Cunningham, could be Staubach, could be Purdy, possibly. But there's at least one that's not those names. So there will be some sort of, it's almost criminal to say these words, filler speed flex. Is there such thing as a filler speed flex? Not really.
And even
we don't just let anybody sign speed flexes.
And even then, when you are getting these speed flexes in the room, they're still worth your time.
Yeah, they're
Absolutely.
speed flexes. I mean, normally you go to Riddell.com, a speed flex helmet with the pros wear in the games, that'll usually be around $800 up for the helmet alone. Now, you add on like a signature, you add on a visor, you add on an inscription. These tend to be north of $1,000, especially when it comes to quarterback names. So these are very expensive items and definitely the cream of the crop. For example, a Patrick Mahomes speed flex, that'll be like $3,000 plus. Mahomes flexes I've seen anywhere from around $2,500 to around $4,000, depending on where you look. It's a very, very expensive name. There's some places, which I probably would not buy from them, but some places will list Mahomes reps for north of $3,000, the reps alone. I would not recommend buying that, but that gives you an idea of how expensive Mahomes is. He keeps on rising his signature value. Every single year, he charges more for a signature. When I first started working here at UA, Hayden, like a few years back, a Mahomes Authentic was going for, I think, like $1,200-$1,300. Now it's roughly double that, increased by over $1,000 in value on the Authentic. So his price is going up, not down, for Patrick Mahomes.
Well, Jason Meador is going to be one of the ringleaders here. 2 spots in both the single and the double of the QB room.
That'll put us at 4 to go. Thank you, Jason. We usually say 4 is the sort of mini magic number, but 3 is the true magic number. When the break is more than halfway there, customers really start to believe it's happening. By the way, a great strategy for Jason. Now, this is for, obviously, if you don't have the funds, you don't have the funds. I get it. But if you have the funds to play in the break room, I always advise to be in the single, double, and even quad for that matter. Because you cannot guarantee the item you want will come out in a break. You cannot guarantee you'll win it. But imagine being in the single and not the double. Being in the double but not the single. You want the Mahomes helmet? It comes out in the other break. You want the Brady helmet? Comes out in the other break. You're thinking to yourself, well, shoot. I should have been in the single. I shouldn't have been in the double. I was in the wrong one. Get in both. If you have the money, you should never be in just one version of it. Get in both. That single is now down to 3 to go. All quarterbacks, all authentics, or if it's a rep, it's going to be $50 in store credit, unless it's Aikman or Bo Nix. So a lot of icons in here. Again, in the double, Brady could pair with Jim Kelly. Imagine being a Jets fan the last 20, 30 years.
I'm sorry.
Like, for real. Imagine being a Jets fan. You put up with Marino and Jim Kelly in the 80s and 90s. Then you put up with Tom Brady in the 2000s, 2010s. Then you put up with Josh Allen the last 5-6 years. And now there's Drake May in there as well.
Drake May.
You don't really get good quarterback play with the Jets.
I'm going to say this now. Kamen, it's my bold take of the year. Cade Klubnik, 3,500 yards this year.
Oh, Here I am hoping Brady Cook gets a chance.
Nope.
Former Mizzou quarterback.
Cade Klubnik, Clemson Tiger.
So no Geno, though.
Nope. I
No
don't think
Geno.
Geno will more than likely be the starter week 1, so I'm saying he's going to have like a 500-yard game, but call me crazy.
Okay. I'm just saying, poor Jet fans, poor everybody in the AFC East. Tom Brady, almost 20 years of greatness in the AFC East. I think over 20 years total with his time in Tampa. Yeah. That is what collectors want to get. Now, even if you don't like Tom Brady, you don't like Patrick Mahomes. You're tired of them winning all the time. It's not your cup of tea. You get a Brady helmet, you got a Mahomes Speed Flex. We're talking about around $3,000 in value. You can trade that for 3-4 Speed Flexes, 7-8 Authentics, an engagement ring, a dog, a weekend trip. As my guy Rip Camelucci likes to say, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, that's currency, and there's no better currency in the break room. The best currency you can get as a customer. What do you most want to get? Either Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, or golden tickets. And all three of those available. And that's not a Brady Mini, it's a Brady Authentic. It's not just the Mahomes Mini Rep Authentic, it's a Speed Flex with the black visor, white face mask. That thing pops. I think Vegas, we know, knows something. The Denver Broncos and their quarterback, Bo Nix, coming off a phenomenal season, AFC Championship appearance. Yet week 1, betting spread has the Chiefs as favorites. Why is that? Because Vegas knows Patrick Mahomes, you're betting on Mahomes every dang time. And that Kenneth Walker pickup this offseason, guys, massive. Now, I know at the end of the year, Mahomes missed some time, but for much of the season, he was right up there as Kansas City's leading rusher during the season. They got him an actual running back. They're getting, knock on wood if he stays out of trouble, Rashee Rice for a full season. A healthy Xavier Worthy. Those folks that are celebrating the Chiefs dynasty being gone, I'm not saying they're going to win 3 in a row again. I'm not saying they're going to make 4 Super Bowls in a row or whatever. Or they won 2 in a row, technically. But the Chiefs' era of winning football games, being a Super Bowl contender, is far from finished, Hayden. As long as this man's out there, I'm never betting against Mahomes.
I agree.
And in the long run, I think the injury actually helps him. Think about all the extra hits and all the extra games he's had. And also, like, he had kids recently. The mental, physical, emotional toll it took on him. I know for last year, it sucked for him to get injured. For his long-term career, a little bit of time off could help him. We saw that with Brady. Brady had that undefeated season. The Patriots, lost in the Super Bowl. Gets injured the next season. Has almost a whole year off. Comes back stronger than ever, Tom Brady.
Some people are able to do that. Now, Mahomes obviously does have a couple of concerns that I want to see ironed out.
He did play with one leg and won a Super Bowl against the Bengals and Eagles a couple years back. So he has shown that he's able to recover from injuries in the past.
However, how long ago was that again?
That was like 3-4 years ago.
Things changed 3-4 years later.
Yeah, we'll see. But Mahomes and Brady both in this series. 2 big dog quarterbacks. Come and get him. Come and get him. We are 3 to go in the single, 4 to go in the double.
We're getting close.
I think a lot of folks are, you watch the show Game of Thrones? Or have you seen it?
I've seen clips.
Okay, so when it comes to thrones in football, everyone wants to be the best. And I think there's some folks out there, which I don't necessarily agree with. Some folks think that Josh Allen has surpassed Mahomes.
Oh.
I saw a quarterback tier list that I, as a Chief and a Mahomes fan, was furious at. It was the tiered list of quarterbacks in today's game.
Okay.
And I think Josh Allen has been great enough to be on the same tier of Mahomes. I'm not saying Mahomes has to be on his own tier, but this list put Josh Allen on his own tier. It had Josh Allen by himself, then it had Mahomes and Matthew Stafford in the second tier of quarterbacks. And I thought that Stafford, who, by the way, reigning MVP in this series, I was like, really? Josh Allen over Mahomes and Stafford? I was like, those guys are in the same tier. I think Lamar might have been that second tier as well. Then they had Burrow in the third tier with, I think, Drake May and I can't remember who else. Maybe Herbert was in there.
That's probably Hurts, hopefully.
Hurts was way down. That was the other underrated.
I mean,
they had Hurts as a tier below that as well. Maybe Hurts might have been 2 tiers below
I understand that Jalen, has not been historically the best, but he still has 2 rings, guys. You forget that.
Well, 1 ring, but 2 championship games.
Oh, true.
They lost to the Chiefs the one time.
Oh, that's right, because, yeah.
He did play great in both games. I'm just saying.
He's a good quarterback.
Don't be so quick to knock off Mahomes on that tier. Josh Allen and the Bills still have not beaten the Chiefs in the playoffs yet.
No.
They had a chance last year without the Chiefs there. They couldn't quite do it.
Bills got to get to an AFC championship game again. Then we can have a conversation. And that's the minimum.
Right? So 3 to go in that single, 4 to go in that double. Who's getting that quarterback room knocked out? And then 3 to go in the old school, new school as well. Let us know, guys, what you're thinking. Let's keep this train going. Shirley, don't call me Shirley Hayden. We can't leave Brady and Mahomes hanging out tonight. Now, I would love to get on a late run. Usually about 8:30, like it is right now, till about 9:30 is what I call the busiest hour of the break room. I would love to do like 15 or 20 of these quarterback rooms.
Well,
but I know for a fact, at the very least, want to help out the customers of breaks that will happen tonight. 3 to go in the old school, new school will happen tonight. 3 to go in the quarterback single will happen tonight. 4 to go in the double, that will happen tonight.
We're close on multiple different breaks.
Those breaks will definitely happen tonight. So if you're hesitant about getting in there, you don't want to wait, those are definitely happening. So what do you guys think? Hayden, what would you most want for your PC in this quarterback room? Now that Cutler's off the board,
I
is
think
it the Bo Nix?
I was going to say, Mike, you've already answered.
Okay, what's your second one you would want?
No, because I also have a very specific spot in my PC / my room for Bo Nix. See, this is where it gets tough for me. Because this is where I'm like, I could go so many different ways.
I mean, there's a lot of options in here.
If I had to pick one.
One, yeah, sure. You're number 2.
I'm going to go Warren Moon.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
I'm so on the fence of like Troy, Jim, Warren, Kurt, Tom. Obviously, Tom and Patrick, you want in your PC. You'd be ridiculous not to.
Sure.
Unless you're just like the biggest hater of both of them, which I don't know if there's many out there. People just hate the teams because of the dynasties. This is a common thing amongst all sports.
I think we're seeing the same thing we saw with Brady and Mahomes. Like at first, Brady was beloved. Mahomes was beloved. Then Brady won a lot. Everyone hated Brady. Yep. Then at the end of his career, everyone started to appreciate him again.
That is
which is what we'll see with Mahomes as well.
So if I had, I'd probably go Moon. Especially on that Seahawk. That's pretty.
Oof. That, I think, is the best-looking helmet left.
I'd personally want him on an Oiler. But Seahawks, I'm not complaining.
I actually like that one even better. The throwback Seahawk. My number 1, of course, as a Chief fan is Mahomes. My number 2 is I'm a sellout hater and I want Brady so I can sell it. I want $3,000-$4,000. So that's my number 2. My number 3, I'm stuck between Moon and Kurt Warner. Those are 2 of my favorite players. I'm going to go Warner just to be different than you. I love the retro, the blue visor. I'll go Warner 3, Moon 4. Then I'll go Aikman 5. I don't care if it's a rep.
Interesting.
We don't see the flash too often.
Not
I don't care
all.
if that's a rep. Look at that silver face mask. Troy Aikman. Great job on TV, too. The guy is very, very solid on TV. Troy Aikman. Tom Brady, Troy Aikman, Drew Brees now on TV. I love watching these guys break down ball. No doubt about that.
When you have the level of these guys stepping into a booth, stepping into a studio, and explaining the game.
Yeah.
A lot of people really enjoy the analytical side, which is why, I'm going to be honest, maybe another hot take. I like when Tom Brady's there because you're seeing it from his quarterback perspective. I like it when Greg Olson's there because you're seeing it from another perspective from a guy who has to block, receive, and be an all-around player.
That's why those guys get those jobs. They've earned them.
I love seeing the in-depth analytics, and when they get to be in the booth, honestly, I want to see Greg and Tom in a booth together.
That'd be nice, a little triple team. Because that was the whole thing that, Brady took Olson's job. Olson is respected as, a lot of people say the best color guy in football these days.
Very good.
And Brady took his job because his name is Tom Brady, but they could do a little triple booth.
Okay, Super Bowl, you get Greg and you get Tom, and then throw in Joe Buck because you have to.
There you go.
Maybe throw in Mike if you're really just, let's keep it going, but respectfully. You get those two. You get Mike/Joe.
Didn't Joe go to ESPN, or am I mixing it up? I think Buck went to ESPN with Aikman, I think, now.
Getting them all mixed up.
I know, it's easy to get it mixed up. I feel like he went to ESPN.
Then Mike Tirico, let's go for it.
I
think didn't he have the Super Bowl last year?
Tirico's on NBC.
Didn't he have the Super Bowl last year?
NBC did, yeah. So Tirico was on there last year.
Shout out Mike.
So Tom Brady, arguably the smartest football player of all time. I think it's between him and Peyton Manning. You look at, Mahomes, Allen, even Marino, Elway. There's guys, that have had bigger arms, bigger talents. But when it comes to preparation, intelligence of the game, Brady and Manning to me are 1-2. Those guys, they know ball.
They do indeed.
So who's getting that Patriot helmet of Tom Brady, guys? We are 3 to go in that single, only 4 to go in that double.
Enrod, Kuba, and Ari Wheat. What's going on IG?
What's going on, guys? How you doing tonight? Yeah, and that Tom Brady helmet. And again, you'll see this in all sorts of different price points. So, I always say Tom Brady stuff can differ where you go. But to give you guys an idea, for example, I probably would not buy it here. But they, you could get this probably for around $3,000 if you look at the right place. But sportsmemorabilia.com, for example, is charging $4,220.99 for Brady Authentic.
And how much, can you remind me, how much do we get them in here?
It's only 100 and what was it, 44 in that quarterback room? 144.
So if you do the math, divide by the 2, multiply by 6, do a little percentage, thingy-majiggy. Needless to say, you're getting it for a very, very good discount.
Mm-hmm.
If it does happen to roll your way.
Yeah. So anytime there's a Brady out there, you best not wait for the GOAT Tom Brady. An awesome, awesome item for anyone's personal collection. I always say with Brady, if you're a true collector, you want to get multiple Bradys because you get at least one for the PC. My recommendation for a collector is to get one Brady for the PC. That's the standard helmet. Then you get one unique Brady, the unique Speed Flex is like the locker for 10 tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to get a third Brady to sell and a fourth Brady to trade. You can never get too much Brady and Mahomes. These two guys, repeats, you can never have too many. You can always sell them for something else of tons of value, for sure.
So, speaking of both Brady and Mahomes, I'm staring at something that, honestly, I'm curious to see what your thoughts are on it.
Hit me.
So, Tom Brady built his perfect NFL quarterback.
Ooh.
In his mind.
Okay, hit me.
Now, I'm going to say this. This excludes Tom Brady himself.
Of course.
List. His agility, he chose Steve Young.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah, it's a good pick. Steve Young was, could argue Michael Vick, but Steve Young was awesome.
This for speed, Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
That logical.
Yeah, it's him or Vic, yeah.
Toughness, the gunslinger.
Brett Favre. Yeah.
Pocket presence, I want you to take a guess.
Peyton Manning.
Wrong.
Dan Marino.
Wrong. Not a Hall of Famer.
Give me a clue. Mahomes?
I can give you the only team he ever played for was in the AFC South.
AFC South. That's a good one. Is he in this series?
Unfortunately not. I don't think he signs too often, but very, very smart individual. The guy that was supposed to replace Peyton.
Oh, Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He was feeling very lucky. What about another guy who's got an absolute cannon of an arm? Also played for Green Bay.
Is this best arm?
Best arm. This is throw power.
Rogers?
Rogers.
Okay.
A guy in the series on that Eclipse replica for throwing accuracy.
Breeze.
Drew Brees.
Makes sense.
Identifying coverage.
Manning.
Manning, indeed. My hint was going to be, well, you just got to read his forehead. You'll eventually get somewhere over
I mean,
there.
it's Manning or Brady for coverage, for sure.
Correct. And then playmaking.
Mahomes.
Mahomie. And then there's one little asterisk next to one. The Lucky Gene.
Who do you give that to?
Who's beat him twice in a Super Bowl?
Oh, Eli. Of course. I mean, that helmet sticks.
It is.
The helmet catch sticks.
Joshua Rouser getting 2 spots in that QB room double, so that'll bring it down to 2, meaning we're 3-2 in that QB room.
Yeah, thank you, Josh. Rising up.
Cody Walker on IG, what's going on?
I'm going to say again, the double box, only 288 guys. Should you land in the AFC West, that could be Mahomes and Bo Nix. That's the Mahomes Speed Flex, Bo Nix replica. We have the NFC East double up, Troy Aikman and Dak Prescott. Where we at, Cowboy Nation? NFC West double up, Matthew Stafford could pair with Kurt Warner on a Speed Flex. Pair of Super Bowl champion quarterbacks for the Rams. And that Drew Brees, by the way, Warren Moon also in the NFC West. Let's not forget about that. And then Drew Brees pairs with the Golden Tickets.
Ooh.
Hayden. NFC South Golden Tickets and Drew Brees. I am absolutely shocked and flabbergasted that we have done only 2 in this series tonight. I wanted to get at least 15 done, which we can still do. Again, there's no 10:30 show, no midnight show. We are the last show of the night. We'll go till 9:30 at least, but if we are busy, we can go till 10, we can go till 11. You guys let us know. You know how I share split custody with my dog, Messi, with my mom? He's at mom's tonight. I'm going back to my apartment, and he's not there tonight. So I don't have to rush home to see the dog. So I'm happy to be here tonight. Happy to be here, guys. I got nothing else going on tonight. I'd rather break boxes with you guys.
Darn
you
right.
working early tomorrow or no? It's your other job.
No, midday.
Okay,
And then
fair.
And then from there, that is actually the last day I'll be there. Because then UA gets me exclusively.
Oh, there you go.
So, and then I'll be back tomorrow night with Robbie.
10:30
Fingers
show.
crossed.
10:30 show. Yeah, hopefully Robbie. By the way, Robbie, shout out to Hayden for working tonight. Robbie's feeling under the weather. Hoping he's feeling much better by tomorrow, Mr. Lopez.
If not, I heard Rob Hill's willing to stay.
Did he actually say that?
No, that's why I'm knocking on wood.
It's like, you better knock hard. Our guy, Rob. Rob's probably watching the White Sox tonight. They're down 7-2.
Unfortunate.
But the White Sox just got to get like 80 wins and win the division, so they're in good shape.
Yeah, they're
They're in good shape.
they're already overperforming for their standards.
So, yeah, anything else the White Sox do is a bonus. A lot of low golden ticket balances as we speak, Hayden.
1 to go in that double now.
Thank you, Jill. 1 to go in that dub. That is coming up next, guys. 2 boxes coming up, all quarterbacks. In case you just tuned in, it's a replica and authentic mixer. No minis, no jerseys. There are actually 9 speed flexes in here, though, Hayden. Which, if you see the headliners left, we did pull the Cutler. Warren Moon, Kurt Warner, Dak Prescott, Patrick Mahomes. That means there's 4 other flexes left.
And
I did tell the customers in the break, if you guess what the non-photoed speed flexes are, we'll give you $30 in store credit if you're in the break.
ooh, that's a nice little chunk off.
If you guess Randall Cunningham, Roger Staubach, Brock Purdy that are listed as secondary headliners, you get $10 back. That's like a possibility. You have a more insight.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You know who it is. You just don't know what it is.
Exactly. So let us know, guys, if you are in that break. Get your guesses out there. The double gets you 2 guesses. The single gets you 1 guess.
All I'm saying, Dan, if you want to get that last spot, that means everybody in that break has 2 spots.
Ooh, a little showdown.
All I'm suggesting.
A little 2-2-2-2-2.
2's on the board.
2. When I worked in local TV, I never liked covering the sport, to be completely honest. But I did like, we'll cover wrestling, high school wrestling.
Ooh.
They go, 2! And the ref yells it out loud. And it was like, it's kind of cool.
So I I do a little bit of public address announcing on the side.
Yeah, a little PA work.
A little fun.
Soccer, right? Or just other stuff too?
Whatever they throw my way.
Whatever they give you.
In the first wrestling meet I did, now I didn't fully understand how the scoring worked. I was just told whatever the ref puts up, that's what you shout into the microphone. I'm like, easiest job ever. And I heard 5, and I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the whole gym erupted. I'm like, that was awesome.
There you go.
That made my day.
Yeah, it's not my favorite sport per se, but the wrestling crew is
Fun.
very, very passionate about their sport. Just like you guys are about the memorabilia, we are 1 to go in that double. Who's going to close it up? Imagine sitting there thinking about the close. 288. Out comes the Mahomes lid worth around 3,000. Out comes a Brady lid worth, around 3,000. And you're sitting there having regrets. What if that closer spot wins right now, Hayden? And that's a $3,000 helmet that you just missed out on.
That's why it's like, you got to get the spot now, folks.
Closer
you never know when it might disappear.
The last break, Chris Hove closed the break, got a JSN mini. So closer magic is a real thing. No doubt, no diggity. Josh Burton closed the jerseys. Won 2 jerseys with the closer spot. So I need a closer. We got some of the best closers of all time. Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady. There's actually a stat, Hayden. 4th quarter game-winning drives.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guess? 4th quarter comebacks by a quarterback. Can you guess what quarterback that's also in this series is top 3 all time in that stat? I want to confirm that I'm not lying when I say this. No, top 4. He's 4th all time in the stat. That's also in this triple threat quarterback room.
I mean, I'm going based on longevity. I'm going to go Stafford.
Stafford, yeah. 39 comeback wins.
Makes sense.
Most ever's Brady with 46, 4th quarter comebacks. Then Peyton Manning, 43. Ben Roethlisberger, 41. So if Stafford gets like 4 or 5 comebacks, he becomes number 2 all time behind only Brady in 4th quarter comebacks.
Well, got a full season already and revved up, providing the Rams can stay healthy. I can't see. I'll be honest, I don't see him having too many of those, but
yeah, they might be up a lot of games.
We'll see. Because obviously, any given day.
I think the Rams on paper, and Matthew Stafford, a big reason why, have the best team in football on paper. That's even without Aaron Donald, who seemingly will come back if you're reading reports.
It's looking
I don't know
more
why
and more
he
likely.
keeps on practicing if he's not going to come back. He's been in the facility at least twice to try out, as we know, and Sean McVay has said that his tryout was incredible.
When you're in that good of physical shape, your tryout better be damn good.
Yes.
So the fact is, Aaron Donald, I think the odds I've been seeing over 60% chance to come back, and
yes,
it's getting hard to ignore. And I almost just want to be like, dude, just say you're coming back. We all know what's going to happen.
They're essentially adding Donald and Myles Garrett to a team that already had Stafford, Adams, Nakua, Kyron Williams. They got my new kicker, my Mizzou guy, Harrison Mevis, balling as a kicker, thicker kicker. Not that the defense was a weakness, but if you look at what was, not quite as good as the offense with the defense, they also got McDuffie, too, as a corner.
Jalen Watson as well from the Chiefs.
Yeah, so, Matthew Stafford and the Rams looking primed to... my Super Bowl pick 2 years ago was actually Rams-Chiefs.
Really?
Before last year. That's what I'm obviously I hope the Bears make it there, but I would love to see a Stafford and Mahomes Super Bowl because I think a lot of these plays Mahomes makes, the off-angle throws, the sidearm throws, the no-looks, Matthew Stafford was doing that before Mahomes. It just wasn't as social media heavy. He played in Detroit. These 2 guys make more crazy throws than any quarterbacks I've ever seen, those 2.
Ideally, the Bears make it. That's great. Unfortunately, I just don't see it happening. I think we're still a ways off, mainly on that front 7.
Yeah,
defense.
That's the one weakness they need: defensive pass rushers.
Give me literally anybody at this point. I'll do it. And in a perfect world, yeah. But for me, Rams-Texans.
I'm going defense.
And even then, this was before the Jaden Higgins injury, and I was really high on Higgins, and unfortunately, had a very unlucky break, because Dustin Aronson does have a very lucky break and knocks out that final double spot.
Thank you, DA.
So we'll do that next. But
get your guesses, guys, for the filler flex. $30 a correct pick.
Still hoping for the best for those Texans, because that defense is absolutely gnarly.
They are getting David Montgomery, which is going to make the backfield better.
That also being said, they did pick up Keyshawn Boutte today.
Little booty.
A little bit of Keyshawn Boutte.
Keyshawn Boutte. All right, we got the beautiful break coming up. The quarterback room, QB room, double number 2. Go ahead. Actually, double number 2 or 1? 2, I think, right?
Yes. As Jacob Parchert, welcome to the show, gets 2 spots in the mini double and a spot in the shotgun single.
Perfect. Drop me 2 box numbers, guys. And then we are doing that hard count wheel spin at 9 o'clock, FYI, folks. All right, Jill wants 3. Thank you, Jill.
DA is also going to get the 2, or not the final 2, but 2 more spots in that QB room single.
So that'll be down to 1 to go now.
It indeed will be.
And this is a double box. If you got one more, Jill, let us know. A double box in the quarterback room. Cody Walker joining on Instagram. What's up, Cody? And then 8 for Dan. 3 and 8.
Got it.
Thank you, guys.
8, you're feeling great.
It's my favorite number. Ocho. So, you guys have until I open the boxes to guess. If you guess the filler speed flex in this series, there's 4 of them total. You get $30 back in-store credit if you're in the break. So, Jill, Dan, Jason, Joshua, Jill, and Dustin, you get 2 guesses because it's a double box break. If you guys are interested in participating, it's fun. You get free money. Free money is good money. 1 to go in that quarterback room single, and only 3 to go in the old school, new school, which again, 4 headliners, 7 boxes, only authentic helmets in that series. Old school, new school.
New school.
Only 7 in that series. Where's the old school, new school? Right there, I'm guessing?
No, it's that stack.
Over there.
It's that stack over there.
Yep, so 7 left, correct. Not many left in that series. I like the concept there. Fun little concept.
Indeed.
All right, we got 6 times for our spots, guys. I would like to keep the show going.
I can tell you the folks are going to try. Scott Killian closes that single.
That a boy, Scott. I would like to keep going beyond this single, though. We'll definitely do this single. We'll do the double right now. I think we'll not get that old school single done, old school, new school. After that, guys, we need your help to keep this train going tonight.
Keep the choo-choo train a choo-choo chewing.
Now, just to clarify, you can still guess, Dustin. I did say if you guess the listed names that include Brock Purdy, Rano Cunningham, and I believe Roger Staubach.
Yes.
That gets you $10 store credit because you have the insider knowledge of 100% knowing Purdy's in there. Now, you can still guess Brock Purdy. If you want to lock that in, let me know, Dustin. But you're only getting $10 back if Purdy is one of the filler speed flex because he is already listed as a secondary headliner. If you get the Jalen Hurts, though, that would be $30 because he is not a listed secondary headliner.
I would be confused if he was in the and more section.
Yeah.
I'd be very confused.
That would be, you never know.
That would be up there with having an A.J. Brown Super Bowl in the and more section.
You want to hear the craziest thing ever, though? And I still, to this day, I'm shocked by it. I know why we did it in there, just to mix it up and surprise them. But a couple years ago, we had in the Diamonds a Joe Montana in the Enmore section.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I was like, when I pulled it, I couldn't believe it. I was just like shaking my head.
That's absurd.
You're good. No problem, Dustin. So just to clarify, if Purdy does come out, we'll give you $10 for that, not 30s. $10 is still better than no bucks, though.
$10 is still bucks.
Right?
End of statement.
So Dak is what Dan's hoping for.
As
we
he
got,
should.
yeah, of course, NFC East, of course. Jason Meador, NFC North. Dustin Aronson, NFC South. Dan Jabba, NFC East. Joe Labovitz, NFC West. Joshua Rouser, AFC North, AFC South. Jason Meador, AFC East. And Joe Labovitz in the AFC West. Also, guys, obviously, Hayden, we should keep breaking as long as we want. But if you're thinking about, like, I know we have a lot of customers watching the show right now that they're thinking, well, I don't know if I'll jump in tonight, I'll jump in tomorrow. Jump in now, because come tomorrow, you don't get this little perk. It is 2x reward points for the Signature Club. That is until 11:59 Central Time tonight, Hayden. So take advantage.
You heard it.
So let's see. Mahomes, says Jill. She's got the AFC West. Den going Brock Purdy. Again, Den is not in the break, not eligible for store credit, but you can still guess.
I like guesses.
You just won't get the store credit. All right. Well, this is definitely not a speed flex, although it is actually valuable like a speed flex. We have the AFC North Bengal football. We got the Houday, Joshua Rouser. How about 3 golden tickets, my man? So nice job, Josh. 3 tickets in the AFC North,
There
which again,
you go.
if you have not checked out the locker, guys, there's an insane Joe Burrow speed flex for 7 tickets, Hayden.
There's the Burrow, the Mahomes, the Marino, the Berry, the AP Chrome.
There's a Brady in there, too. Never seen that Brady. That's a 1 of 1 to me.
So many cool things.
I'm actually shocked the Brady's still in there because that was in there as of late last week.
Yeah, it's got
I'd
10.
say-
It's 10 tickets, so it is a little hefty.
It's worth it, though.
It's-
you know
it's
why it's
worth
not
your
been
time.
claimed? Because we have a lack of tickets right now. I
gotta
think I
get those
mentioned
tickets in
only
there.
3 customers right now have double-digit tickets. So the rest of you guys thinking, well, I can get a Brady. You get the tickets right now. You get those helmets first because there's a lack of golden tickets right now in the break room. Nice, bro. Congrats, says Dustin. Absolutely.
It's purple. When's the last time you saw a purple Brady, though? The
Right?
answer?
I like it.
Never.
It's unique. I like it a lot.
You holding on to that Houday football?
Yeah.
All right.
Why not? I like to play with the football around here. All right, second box coming up. Ocho in the triple threat. 8 coming up. Speaking of purple, that purple Adrian Peterson is mighty fine, if you ask me. Joe says congrats. Congrats indeed. How about an MVP? Matthew
Nice.
Stafford on the Rivalry Authentic. Led the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns last season. Got himself an MVP. I like how the conversation has shifted for Matthew Stafford. 5-6 years ago it was, is this guy a Hall of Famer? Now the question is, Hayden, is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Won a Super Bowl, won a league MVP, one of the best in football. Matthew Stafford rivalry. Awesome, says Joe.
There you go.
Congrats, y'all, says Daddy Dan. It is a very, very nice. Matthew Stafford.
I will say, I'm going to say this now. If he wins another ring this year,
Which could very well happen.
I'm the odds are pointing towards so, but obviously, again, any given day. For me, he's a first ballot. Very
Yes.
similar to AP. Very similar to, who's coming up this year? Who's the other guy I said? Adrian Peterson's one. Gronk was the other. For
I
me,
think
both of them get in
Gronk
right
is
away.
the most sure thing for first ballot.
Adrian
Given
Peterson's
that the
gotta be in
dominance.
there, too.
I think Peterson, I think both deserve it, but I think Gronk, relative to tight ends, would be the one I think of first.
I know you mentioned it earlier of Bill Belichick not getting in last year. Does he get in this year?
I think so.
It's going to be tough.
How much longer do they want to punish him for? I guess.
That's kind of where my mind's at.
Right.
How long do we want to keep waiting? Because we all know it's going to happen.
Yeah.
At this point, just rip the Band-Aid off.
All right, quarterback room. That's also happening next.
Yup.
QB room single. We'll do the chase wheel spin probably after this, guys, and then let's keep it going. Why stop now? Go ahead and drop me a box number. Ronnie, Jill, Jason, Jill, Dustin, and Scott. And again, guys, we'll give you that same deal. A $30 store credit if you guess the Speed Flex. That's a filler flex, which, by the way, 8 Speed Flexes still left, Hayden, in this series. It's a lot of Speed Flexes in the quarterback room. So let me know, guys. You know what we got to see tonight? Mahomes. So we saw Cutler and Stafford, real gunslingers. Mahomes has to be coming out tonight. We are slinging the football in this quarterback room for sure. All right, guys. It will be 6 times coming up. And that next set of quarterback room spots are one spot that got taken to the double.
Yep, that was by Jill.
But the rest of these, let's keep it moving. I mean, literally, we'll do 5 in this series. I don't know. Normally for a quarterback room, I always set the over-under at like 15. We should at least do half the series tonight. which means you guys got work to do.
Still plenty of time.
Still plenty of time. We don't have to go. It's only 8:53. Again, we're happy to go till 10, 11 or so if we're busy. But if we're not busy, though, 9:30 is when we'll hop off. So I usually say, first 3.5 hours, we're here with you guys no matter what. We'll talk ball. We'll talk memorabilia. We're here for it. When it gets to be 9:30 or so, we're only here if there's actual orders coming in. All right, NFC North. We got Jason Meador. NFC South is Joe Lobovitz. Scott Killian, NFC East. Dustin Aronson, NFC West, AFC North. Joe Lobovitz, AFC South. Jason Meador, AFC East. And Ronnie Insalaco in the AFC West.
Let's make it happen.
All right, quarterback room. What's in the box? Oh, wow. Wow. Talk about catching fire here.
Porqué.
We got the guy that's number 2 all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns. The Eclipse replica, Drew Brees, with the Super Bowl MVP inscription. We're feeling breezy in the break room.
Very nice.
Jill Lobovitz, NFC South.
Congratulations, Jill.
One of the all-time greats, Drew Brees.
Jill's on a heater.
Jill's on fire. Round of applause. Don't leave while you're hot. Kind of reminds me of last week. Last Monday and Tuesday, Jill could not lose. Maybe that's the key to her. Play Monday and Tuesday. Those are your lucky days, apparently, Jill. So she won last week, by the way.
It's an interesting theory.
I think on a Monday she won Mahomes, and on Tuesday she won Brady. Or could have been opposite, but I know she won Mahomes and Brady back-to-back days. Awesome, says Gio. Very, very awesome on the Breeze. Which means that the authentic and speed flex ratios did get better. Now, the Breeze is a rep, but let's be real. I'll show you guys right now. Jake Cutler, Drew Brees, they display the same.
Not too different at all.
They look pretty similar. Your friends are not looking at this when they come to your house. I promise you that, guys.
Yeah, they're looking at Jay Cutler, honestly.
They're not peeping to see if it's a speed flex or not. They are not doing that, Hayden. I'll tell you guys that much.
They're just clearly looking at Jay Cutler the whole time.
We can move Mike Evans off the table. He was last show.
Goodbye, Mike.
Sorry, Mikey Mike.
See you later.
We're going with the current show, the current feel. So congrats on your rep, Joe. There you go. That's a great rep. Brady was first. So Brady she got last Monday and Mahomes on Tuesday. You know what's crazy? I get how Brady and Mahomes helmets mixed up because we do get them quite a bit. When it's Jay Cutler, though, I'll never get that mixed up because the first Cutler in the break room.
Indeed,
Like a Joe Burrow. First or second time ever having a Joe Burrow in that locker. Those are ones that are hard to mix up because they are extremely rare. So,
B. Klein T. Farkas, what's going on IG?
is that Tom Farkas? That is, dude, that's Tom Farkas. I bet you that's Tom Farkas.
Really?
You don't know Tom Farkas,
I don't.
do you? Farky Fark, one of the legends here at UA, a longtime customer who I've not seen in probably about a couple years.
Wow.
He's also from the Jersey area. We're going to have him and Bob co-host our Jersey area live break show. So I believe Tom's a Cowboys fan, and Tom does not even know about the locker. Poor guy does not know about the locker.
Doesn't know what's good for him yet.
Tickets, Tom. Use them in the breaks. What's going on, Tom Farkas? I'm telling you, man, I'm loving this trend of a lot of customers that we have not seen in a while. They're either playing or watching. They got their eyes on the memorabilia with football around the corner, Hayden.
He says, "What up, fellas?"
There he is. Farky Fark.
What up, dude?
Tom Farkas, good dude. I believe he was a GOAT customer. I don't think he's a GOAT right now, though, because any customer that is not ordered in 2025, come 2026, they're no longer a GOAT. Which is actually a good thing, Hayden, because you can re-earn your status and get your fresh headliner package, right? So it comes with perks.
I knew there was a caveat.
Exactly.
And hey, with double sig points, all I'm saying,
it's quick to get to that status.
Could get you back there pretty quickly.
Tom did actually order a couple times. Last ordered March 6th of 2025. So been a hot minute.
It's been
Been
about
a hot
18
minute.
months.
But good to have you back. Actually, I'm not even kidding. I'm looking at Tom's orders. Like, I think like 6 of the last 7 breaks he bought into, he won.
That's crazy.
So, Tom, get in, man. You are hot. Don't leave while you're hot. So, yeah, it's always good when you got on a little run. 6 of 7 breaks you bought into, you won.
Mm-hmm.
So, folks, let us know what you guys are thinking. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour. I would love to keep the show going, but to do that, we need your guys' orders. I want to pick out 2 breaks for sure, Hayden, that I think we can get done before we go. I would say the old school, new school single 3 to go. We got to get this done. That is authentics only in this series. No replicas, authentics, or golden tickets. We got 3 tickets in the old school defense spot. We got a Cam Scattaboo, which is extremely rare in the break room. A Giants authentic Cam Scattaboo.
That's a first for the break room, correct?
I believe so.
Ooh.
I believe so. We've had the jersey. That's the authentic Cam Scattaboo. There's also a Kelly Thomas, Reed, and Marv Levy quad signed Bills helmet. Want to give a personal shout out to Marv Levy. The guy is 101 years old and still signing signatures at the National, and his signature is still impeccable, Hayden.
It's truly outstanding.
101 years young, Marv Levy going strong, Buffalo Bill icon. We have a couple of guys in the break room right now. We got Warren Moon in that quarterback room series, and then Marv Levy on this helmet that are Canadian and Pro Football League Hall of Famers. Marv Levy was a Canadian coach before the Bills. So icons left and right. Plus we got our guy here in Chicago, Colston Loveland. Only a secondary headliner, only authentics. 4 headliners, 7 boxes, only 3 to go in that single box. That should happen tonight. And then the other break I want to definitely get done before we go. Now, I know it says 7 to go, Hayden, but we saw this last time around in the quarterback room. As soon as we got it down to 4 to go, it went within 10, 15 minutes, if that. So this break is not 7 to go. It's only 3 spots to go from 4 to go. And this is 25 boxes left. These are all authentics or reps. And we got 14 headliners left. 14 headliners in 25 boxes. By the way, 11 of which are photoed headliners. That still includes tons of double ups. For example, we have a Speedflex double up in the NFC West. Warren Moon retro Speedflex. Kurt Warner on that retro. Actually, the Warren Moon throwback, technically. That's over $2,000 in value. Those 2 helmets combined for only $288. We got a double up worth even, closer to $4,000 in value. A Tom Brady lid, authentic, looking at $3,000 plus a Jim Kelly. That could be around $4K in value right there for $288, 2 Hall of Famers. We also have an AFC West double up, which is approaching $4,000 because Mahomes Speedflex around $3K plus a Bo Nix rep, AFC West. Get yourself 2 modern quarterbacks whose autograph value is only going to rise in us. Rise up as well for the Cowboy fans. A Troy Aikman Flash replica. Extremely rare helmet in the break room. Troy Aikman autograph. Plus a Dak Prescott Speedflex. Cowboy fans, new school, old school, double up with those quarterbacks. Then we even have the NFC East, by the way. Roger Staubach, another Cowboy quarterback. Then Randall Cunningham, if it's an Eagle, that is also going to be 4 in the NFC East. If it happens to be a Viking, doubles up with Jordan Love. The Brock Purdy also doubles up with Kurt Warner or Warren Moon. So tons of double ups, and every single box, guys, features the quarterbacks. Now, of the last 14 boxes, Hayden, we have 8 Speedflexes left.
That's far too many.
When the series started, 9 Speedflexes. We pulled Jay Cutler. We have Mahomes, Moon, Warner, and Prescott, plus 4 other Speedflexes. We also got 2 golden tickets, which that's worth a Speedflex. That will put us up at 10 Speedflexes. Then we got a Tom Brady authentic worth 2, 3, 4 times a Speedflex. So that's basically 11 speed flexes left in 25 boxes, which means that almost half the series left is virtually a speed flex. That's crazy.
I don't think I've heard even more insane odds in my life. Legitimately, that's too absurd.
And I believe we've pulled, I want to say, 2 reps so far.
Yep.
A Breeze plus the filler.
Yep. It was Michael Vick on the Atlanta.
So if you don't get Aikman or Bo Nix, which are reps, full disclosure, the other 6 reps left come with the rep and the store credit. That's $50 in store credit. So it's not like those reps are just reps themselves. It's not even like the cash or stash. Cash or stash, you get the store credit or the helmet. In this case, store credit and the helmet. So get your spots, guys. I mean, even like Brock Purdy and Roger Staubach normally are photoed headliners. But in this series, Hayden, it makes sense why they wouldn't be. All due respect to Brock Purdy, but Aikman, Nix, Warren Moon, Prescott, Roger Staubach probably could be a photoed headliner. We probably don't want to put the same team 3 times, though, on the graphic. Doesn't look diverse.
Sounds like we need to throw Randall Cunningham on there.
But Brock Purdy, though, awesome quarterback, but compared to Aikman, Bo Nix, Warren Moon, Dak Prescott, Jim Kelly, Jordan Love, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Kurt Warner, I guess I can see why he's not a photo headliner.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, if I had to guess, though, I would say a Brock Purdy speed flex probably better than a Bo Nix replica, for example, or a Jordan Love authentic. So my gut feeling tells me Brock Purdy probably is not a speed flex. But I guess we'll find out. We'll never know until we see it.
I've heard crazier things.
So we'll never know until we see it. So guys, let us know if you want to keep this party going. In the meantime, we can knock out that wheel spin for the hard count, right?
It's all ready for you.
Thank you, Hayden. And again, if you are listening to the show, I do not want to unveil people's specific balances because that's not our job to do it. But I can confirm there's only 3 people right now that have 10 tickets or more, which means that all these incredible items in the locker, 7-ticket Joe Burrow, 10-ticket Tom Brady, 8-ticket Patrick Mahomes. A lot of people don't have enough tickets now. You get the tickets in that quarterback room, you could have first dibs at the helmets in the locker. A lot of low-ticket balances, folks. All right, 6 clicks, Hayden. Top name after 6. 5, 6. We got Lydia Lopez. Is that Robbie's aunt?
Perhaps.
What's up, Lydia? Lydia, if you're listening, congrats. I'll give Lydia about a minute just in case. Otherwise, I'll start on this wheel. Anywhere from 1 to 100. Whatever the wheel lands on, that's how much money Lydia's getting back in store credit. Are you watching Miss Lopez? You ever watched Breaking Bad?
I think I got through the first season, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm doing way too much right now.
Okay, well, I just rewatched all of it, which, by the way, Breaking Bad is the rare series where the first season is actually the worst season. It's like they get progressively better. I generally think...
The Office. The first season was pretty bad.
Well, I'm saying that, like... Oh, yeah, I wouldn't say pretty bad, but that does get better.
It was...
Parks and Rec, I would say, got better. But anyway, the whole point is that series, I think every season got better. I think 2 was better than 1, 3 was better than 2, 4 was better than 3, and 5 was better than 4.
I'm sure if I get around to it, I've just got like 4 or 5 shows on the docket right now.
Anyway, Lydia is a character in Game of Thrones, or not Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. So I keep thinking of Lydia. And there's like a scene where the cell phone is ringing, Lydia, Lydia, Lydia. So now it's stuck in my head. Miss Lopez, whether you're related to Robbie or not, last chance to get us your store credit. We'll spin this wheel, whatever it lands on, that's how much money you get back in store credit.
Let us know.
For the rest of you guys, 23 minutes till 9:30 to get the breaks moving. I do not want to go at 9:30, but if we're not at least a couple spots to go in that quarterback room, we'll hop off at 9:30. I would say that old school, new school, which is 3 to go, that probably has to be sold out for us to keep going. If it's 1 to go, give them a few minutes, but if it's still 3 to go, Hayden, that'll be left for the guys in the 9 a.m. show.
Sure.
Dom back from vacation. tomorrow with Rip at 9 a.m.
Hopefully he's not too sunburned.
I hope not. Dom's the type of guy that doesn't put on sunscreen, so he probably is very sunburned. He's too cool for sunscreen, apparently.
Who needs sunscreen?
We all do. I actually like to put on sunscreen, but I forgot to put it on my shoulders last time when I went to the beach, and my shoulders felt it.
Yeah, I believe it.
18 for Lydia. $18 store credit coming your way.
There you go. $18.
Everyone out there, guys, let us know what you're thinking. I feel like I've talked about that quarterback room series plenty tonight, and rightfully so. Another break, though. You know what? Actually, I'll go ahead and do a whole rundown. I haven't done a rundown in a while. Since we are sort of on that last call for orders, let's give you guys a sneak peek into everything available. If you guys want to make up your mind for tonight. And by the way, I'll mention this again, Hayden. I encourage you guys to buy because you're buying the breaks right now. What's the best case scenario? We get the breaks done tonight. Worst case scenario, we get them close for the guys tomorrow at 9. Are you buying tonight, though? You get the 2x Sick Club reward points.
Wow.
You buying tomorrow, you don't get the 2x reward points.
Nope, you just get one.
Just one, normal points. And now we're offering Sick Club points can be redeemed for golden tickets. That's for GOAT Plus only people, just saying. We're offering extra perks, which makes the Sick Club even more available. Even before that offer, though, Hayden, I had a customer come in the chat once and tell me, well, I'm already GOAT. This was pre-GOAT Plus. Mm-hmm. Why else should I care about Sick Club points? Well, actually, the more stuff you buy, the more free stuff you get. Even if you're a GOAT collector, once you get X amount of Sick Club points, you still get $100 off on orders from time to time. So you never stop collecting points. So even the GOAT and GOAT Plus people you'll see in the system
that just
will still get $100 off when they get enough orders.
That just explained everything to me.
Does that make sense?
Because I'll be honest, folks, I do see them pop up, and I'm like,
why are they getting $100?
Where did that come from?
Off?
Where did that come from?
Well, because they keep getting points. So this is 2 times the points.
There's the
so
I just saw the fireworks light up in the sky for me. It's like
it all makes sense. Yeah, people incorrectly assume if they're GOAT or GOAT Plus, the Sick Club points don't matter anymore.
Oh no, they do.
It's like, for example, I'm a Potbelly Reward member. Well, once I get to the free sandwich, then it starts over again for the free sandwich.
Free sandwich.
So, can you get the jerseys we set on there, Hayden, when you get a second? Thank you, Den.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, you were going to do that. 1 through 30 brand new jerseys.
I'm just going to do it this way. I'm doing it my way. Ready?
You do that. I'll do the rundown, guys. If you guys want to keep the show going, get those orders going now.
Bang. Done.
Bang, bang, bang. Thank you, Hayden. All right, guys. Here's that shotgun, which, by the way, besides the quarterback room, this is the one that is a little puzzling. I see 5 headliners and 8 boxes. I see a Tom Brady framed photo, the GOAT, which this is going for around $2,000 retail value, give or take, for only $88. We also have 3 authentic helmets left in here, too. We have Kurt Warner, 2-time league MVP. We got a Trey Hendrickson on that beautiful Raven Ultra and authentic with the red eye, with the golden face mask, Ultimate Autographs exclusive. I've said it and I'll say it again. Whenever he plays the Bengals, Joe Burrow's going to be on his butt. It's going to be ugly for Joe Burrow. It can get out of hand with Trey Hendrickson.
And unfortunately, his line in front of him hasn't been super helpful. However, I'm going to say this. That defense is going to bite right back. Lamar's going to be scrambling for his life.
No doubt. Lamar is special, but got to stay healthy, too. I believe, Dave, you did miss your single. You were in shotgun single number 3 in the AFC West, my man.
Yes.
And, we had Dan Jobbitt winning with 3 tickets in the NFC East. So here's that Trey Hendrickson, Ultimate Autographs exclusive. George Pickens, number 3 in the league in receiving yards last year. Then we got a Minkah Fitzpatrick secondary headliner, which that's been Jets of late. That could double up with Brady in the AFC East. Only $88 for Tom Brady in that shotgun. 5 headliners, 8 boxes. We got 14 headliners in 25 boxes in the quarterback room, authentic and replica only series. We also have 9 speed flexes left. 9 when the series started, 8 left now, excuse me, because we only pulled the Jay Cutler. Speed flexes include a Mahomes lid worth around $3,000. That includes Warren Moon, Kurt Warner lids worth $1,000 or more. By the way, both in the NFC West for that double. We got Tom Brady authentic worth $3,000 to $4,000, which doubles up with that Jim Kelly, another Hall of Fame quarterback. Got a Dak Prescott speed flex for you Cowboy fans. Double up with a Troy Aikman flash replica for the boys. 3 tickets AFC South, 3 tickets NFC South, and then a barrage of great secondary headliners. Randall Cunningham, Roger Staubach, Brock Purdy. Again, only quarterbacks, only authentics and reps, and very few reps. Actually, there's more speed flexes left than there are rep helmets left. If you get a rep that's not a headliner,
Yeah,
$50 and the helmet.
There you go. That's
We just got a big order.
yeah, Devin Shinley
What's up, wheelies?
getting one spot in a couple different breaks.
All right, let me guess. Quarterback room,
That's the double.
and then he got himself in the shotgun,
Single.
and then old school, new school.
No, swing and a miss.
Minis.
Hard count double.
Hard count double. What's
So
up, Dev?
that's down to 3s.
So that could happen as well tonight.
Would like to see that
Here's
happen.
that old school, new school also down to 3. This is the only break we offer, guys, that only has authentic helmets. Now, it's run a little bit differently. So it's not the traditional NFL divisions. It's the old school by positions. So you notice it's new school QB, new school running back, new school wide receiver, tight end, new school defense. So we know for a fact there's no offensive lineman in here. Then it's old school QB, old school running back, old school wide receiver, tight end, and old school defense. Old school defense, by the way, is the 3-ticket spot. We got the new school running back, one of the best and most fun guys in football, Cam Scattaboo. And then it does say in the listing, the quad sign Bills helmet of 4 Hall of Famers, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly, Marv Levy, the coach. That does count as a old school quarterback hit.
It does indeed.
And then we have the new school tight end, Colston Loveland, and 3 other authentic helmets that are not considered headliners. So that's a fun little concept there, guys, in the old school, new school. That's 3 to go in that single. Speaking of 3 to go, the hard count double is 3 to go. That is 3 headliners and 9 boxes. We have a couple of authentics. Probably the greatest Texan offensive player of all time. It's not Andre 3000, it's Andre Johnson, the Hall of Fame wide receiver. We also got ourselves Trey Hendrickson, one of the best pass rushers in football, UA exclusive signature, and then LaShawn McCoy, terrific secondary headliners, former guy that was live on our show a couple months ago. LaShawn McCoy live on the stream
Shady.
with Rob and Robbie.
Jill jumping back in on it with another spot in that double for the
There you
QB
go,
room.
Jill. That quarterback room, I believe, is now down to
5.
5 to go in that double. Let's get that done before we go tonight.
Cinco.
Brand new jersey series, which means that every single headliner out there. I know it's not the biggest name, but the best jersey in the series for me, the Weed Ricky Williams jersey.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, a good one. But I love this, the little weed signs on Ricky Williams. Very, very nice. That could double up with James Cook, by the way. I got Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis. Secondary headliners, Chris Olave, Chad Johnson, Fred Taylor. Loaded jersey series. That is brand spanking new.
If you're a Jacksonville fan, I don't know if you saw Common. Fred Taylor and MJD.
Running back double up in the AFC
There you
South.
go.
So, what do you mean by custom stuff? So the jerseys in the jersey series are custom or pro style. We have the custom unique speed flexes inside the locker. Then we got the speed flexes in that quarterback room series. Mini helmets, 5 headliners, 14 boxes. Where are my Giant fans at? This is a Giant fan's dream. You get the NFC East. You get Lawrence Taylor, Malik Neighbors, the GO player on defense, and one of the best receivers right now in football. NFC East double up for only $58. That's 2 minis coming out. Andre Johnson still out there, again, the Hall of Famer. And a couple of running backs, Kyron Williams, Jamal Charles, as secondary headliners. Then real quick, for the people that maybe are brand spanking new, I do want to run through the golden tickets.
The golden tickets.
For the regulars, you guys know what those are. You guys know what they're worth. For the new people, I'll go ahead and explain things when it comes to those golden tickets. So they are very, very valuable. What are golden tickets? I'm back to my TV sports anchor days. I feel like I'm reading a prompter when I read this. I like reading it, though, Hayden, because it describes things very, very well. Golden tickets are Ultimate Autographs' exclusive rewards currency, your key to the locker. A members-only collection of premium, one-of-a-kind autograph memorabilia. How do you earn them? You earn golden tickets through Play at Our Live breaks. The more you play, the more you collect, and your tickets are yours to bank and use whenever you're ready. How do you redeem them? Once you've earned golden tickets, you redeem them in the locker. Every item shows exactly how many golden tickets it takes to claim it, so you always know what you're working toward. How do you unlock the locker? The locker is part of our rewards program. To get in, join the program and climb to the practice squad tier, the second level of rewards. That's about $300, Hayden. That's not a lot of money to spend. Once you reach practice squad, the locker is yours to explore, and it stays open as you rise to the higher tiers. What's inside the locker? The locker is home to some of the most exclusive, premium autograph pieces we offer, high-end, hard-to-find collectibles you won't come across anywhere else. For example, the Joe Burrow helmet in there for 7 tickets. I'll drop that locker link. I have never seen that helmet in my life. That might as well be a one of one.
It's perfect.
The Tom Brady for 10 tickets. The purple Rip Speed Flex. I've never seen that before. I've never seen Eminem on a photo for 5 tickets. I've never seen the beautiful Dan Marino. The pink, teal, and orange ripped. All sorts of colors on that one. We also have still available the 25 tickets. I've never seen a LeBron James and Dwayne Wade dual sign basketball for those two gentlemen. LeBron James, by the way, I believe it's our 3rd ever LeBron James item in the history of the company. I think we had it twice in the breaks and now once in the locker. He almost never signs signatures. LeBron James autographs, they're in the ballpark of Michael Jordan, which we're talking about $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, $11,000, $12,000, depending on what you look.
2 GOATs basketball.
So, yeah, the 2 best basketball players ever. LeBron, I believe. I think LeBron's signature behind only Jordan is the 2nd most expensive signature in memorabilia. I'm talking about, yeah, you can find a Honus Wagner T whatever point card from 1900, maybe a Babe Ruth, but stuff that's actually available, Jordan, LeBron, as high as it gets on those names. So, guys, let us know what you want to do. Let us know where you want to head. Let us know what you want to do tonight. It is 9:21. We are 3 to go in the hard count double, 3 to go in the new school, old school. But those have not had much traction in the last hour. I think we had 1 order in hard count about 10 minutes ago. Otherwise, that new school, old school has been 3 to go for quite a bit.
I think we have the eyeballs in here that,
Yeah, I got 20 of you watching.
If they're feeling up to it, I think we could do a couple more boxes before we end the night. Ideally, we do more, but...
Well, here's what. I'm gonna be generous to the customers. I'm going to be generous. You guys help us out. I'll give you extra time. It is 9:22. If we get this quarterback double down to 3 to go by 9:30, that's 8 minutes to knock out 2 spots. Give you guys 10 extra minutes to fill it up.
10 minutes.
10 extra minutes. If we get this down to 3 to go by 9:30. If we can get the old school, new school, or the hard count down to 1 spot to go by 9:30, I'll give you guys 10 extra minutes.
Sounds like plenty of time to just close up a few breaks.
Plenty of time. We can get on a late charge, Hayden, do another 20, 30 boxes. I've been here on many occasions where it's been, an okay show. Come up 9 o'clock, then we do 20 boxes by 11:30, 30 boxes. All of a sudden, we're at over 50 boxes of the night.
So what I'm hearing is I should put my seatbelt on.
Yes.
Right.
I would never count it past these customers to keep the show going.
Seatbelt is on.
So that's up to you guys. But there's at least 3 I definitely want to get done before we go. We can do a lot more, but there's 3 I want to get done. Quarterback room double, 5 to go. Old school, new school single, 3 to go. Then we got also 3 to go in that hard count double. Those are the closest breaks right now. That's up to you guys. Now, Hayden, this is very much subject to change. But let's talk about hits of the show for now. 4 helmets. We'll go 4 down to 1. I'm going to actually perhaps surprise you and the customers. Aesthetically, it might be the best helmet on the table. But it's my number 4. Because I love quarterbacks. I'm going to go the Ray Speedflex Terrell Revis, number 4 here to the show for me.
Okay.
I don't get so caught up in reps. You guys got the rep bias. That's not me. I know it might be worth slightly more than the Breeze rep. Actually, probably worth less than the Stafford Authentic and, Speedflex of Jay Cutler. But I'm going to go 3 the Revis, or 4 Revis, 3 Drew Brees. What are your 4 and 3? Drew Brees with the Super Bowl MVP inscription on top of that. Are you going to do the same but reverse them, I'm guessing? I don't work with you enough to know how you do this exactly.
So here's the thing. I'm a complete I'm a screwball.
You are a wild card.
It literally depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 4. I'm actually gonna go Stafford.
Okay.
Not just it's Stafford, great guy, great MVP, great candidate, great quarterback. My 3.
Can I grab that Stafford real quick here for the main cam?
See, and this is where I thought 4 was gonna be easy. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. 3 is where I'm like, IDK, bro. I'll go Revis 3.
Revis 3. Okay. And what's your 2? I went Stafford 2. Breeze 2, number 2 all time.
And we agree on 1.
We have the same one. Jay Cutler, because, again, we see Breeze and Stafford and Revis in the room. If we saw Matthew Stafford in the room, like never, I'd put him number 1. If we saw Breeze never, I'd put him number 1. This is for people that watch the show. It's our first ever Jay Cutler Speedflex in the break room of Cutler only. We're also Bear fans, so
Bear now.
we don't have a lot of Bear quarterbacks we can display on the table.
Nor celebrate.
It's Caleb when he signs, and this man Jay Cutler for the first time ever.
Which, from what I've been reading, what I've been noticing is Caleb signed a lot this offseason.
Wow,
it's interesting.
Certain companies have certain rights, but I'm sure we're working on it as best we can to get Mr. Caleb back in the break room.
I would love to see him back.
Did
I see him? I might have. I don't remember.
We've had him a few times. We had him a lot last summer. For whatever reason, not as often this summer. You got on the Madden cover. You get certain attention, and certain people that have exclusive rights to the autographs, they're a little bit less likely to give it out, if that makes sense.
Darn you, Walmart.
And it's not Walmart. I'm not going to say who it is because I respect all the companies out there. But, for example, Trey Hendrickson, if we wanted to be, those type of people, we would just not give anyone a Trey Hendrickson helmet.
It's true.
He's exclusive to us.
Lazy Mo 21, what up?
What's up, Lazy Mo? What's going on here? What's your squad, Lazy Mo? Are you from Missouri? If you're from Missouri, you probably like this gentleman right here, Patrick Mahomes, on that Kansas City Chiefs speed flex. The Revis, did Joe win the Revis? Joe Gallagher, that's BT Thunder, right?
That sounds right. Hold, please. Yeah, he did.
You did win. Yes, sir.
Also on a Jeremy Shockey mini.
So this was the Rave Speedflex Terrell Revis, which, I always say our customers are spoiled, Hayden, because we hook them up so much. They get the email alerts whenever they win. So if you win an item, it'll be emailed the alert that you won. What didn't happen, Joe, is that we didn't pull the Brady photo in the shotgun, nor have we pulled Brady or Mahomes in the quarterback room.
Well, it looks like he was looking for Darrell anyway, so.
Going all day.
There you go.
He's happy. And very, very happy. Persistence pays off. Also, Joe's a Bears fan. Yes, Joe, that is a Jay Cutler Speedflex on the table. By the way, speaking of Joe, our own Joe Aguilar, I love this signature. Look at the J. Look at how nice that is.
So someone get Joe on the phone.
What do you think, Joe? Joe Aguilar. Actually, Joe's going to be here for his performance review on Wednesday. So we'll
Joe's
see Joe.
in trouble.
And he's staying for the pizza party. I think it's probably a little too early for you to come, right? Or you're around. You want to come to the pizza party?
What time is it?
I think it's at noon.
That's if I'm awake.
I'll give you a little pointer. Even if you can't make the party,
You did tell me this last time. I already put it in.
put your order in and they'll save it for you and they'll get enough stuff with you in mind.
You did tell me that last time. I took your
By the way,
advice.
Joe PT Thunder, Joe Gallagher's coming to the pizza party. Isn't he local to us? Joe's around here. I think he lives around here, I believe.
Look.
Try to come up to that UA pizza party.
I'll let
on
you know
Wednesday.
in 2 to 5 business days.
Joe Gallagher.
Oh yeah, he's right down the street.
So he might want to show up. Oh yeah, he is pretty close actually.
He's right down the street.
So actually, his address is different than what he just told us, but both are close. Both are close. So yeah, we have our company lunch. Bring your personality, right? We got pizza from that local place. It's pretty good.
Falco's?
Falco's. I only have Falco's when we have our lunch parties. It's pretty good.
Take your word for it.
I mean, it's pizza. Pizza is, I don't know. I'm
Pizza's
not picky,
pizza.
so it's one of those foods that it's very, very hard to mess up. There's good pizza, there's great pizza. There's no such thing as bad pizza. At least that's my opinion. Just like there's no such thing as bad memorabilia in the break room, especially when it comes to that quarterback room series. Last push, guys. I know Joe is watching. We got 5 to go in that double.
Lazy Mo says, "What up, Kamen?"
What's going on, Lazy Mo? What's your team? Let us know. Let us know your favorite team. Last call, last chance. Are you guys going to get a couple of spots here to put us 3 to go in that double? Or we're going to pick this up tomorrow at 9 a.m.?
It's looking like tomorrow.
It's looking like tomorrow.
I think we could do it.
Unless there's a... Technically, we should be off. It's 9:30, but I'm being nice.
He's cheating.
Just saying, get it now, because I did say by 9:30, and it's 9:30, and we're still 5 to go. There is no 10:30 show. You got to wait till 9 tomorrow. So I'd get it now. And again, it is double Sick Club point rewards today. So if you want to get those Signature Club points, it's going to be single points tomorrow. Might as well get those double points right now.
Lazy Mo says he's a Steelers guy.
Okay.
It's Mario. It's been a while.
Mario. Oh, is that Mario? Very cool. That's a Mario Ortez, I believe. I think that's Mario Ortez.
Welcome back in, Mario.
I told you, man. I told you.
The ice cap's melting.
These people that have not, and I know some of them are just chatting now, but you bet your bottom dollar they'll start pulling out that wallet. Now, what's going on, Mario? We don't have a Steeler. Do we have a Steeler photo headliner anywhere right now? I don't think so. But we do get a lot of Bradshaw, a lot of Jerome Bettis. I mean, we have, for example, other Steelers that could be in the Ed Moore section.
He says great
broader
memory.
breaks. Great memory, Con. Thank you. I know all our customers.
Got a steel trap.
Mario Ortez. How can you forget Mario? I never forget Mario. Also never forget Luigi. And they go together. Mario and Luigi. I was such a weird kid. I mean, I still am a weird kid, to be honest. But when I was in, second grade, Hayden, and there was the Mario Kart game, I had to be Mario. I wanted to have that main character energy.
I was Yoshi.
You were Yoshi. That was my backup. If someone stole Mario, I was Yoshi.
Ready for new mem for the shelves.
We'll get in the breaks. There's a lot of changes since Mario played the break room. And nowadays, the unique speed flexes, they're not won in the breaks. They're won by getting golden tickets. The caveat, though, you can pick what you want inside the locker. So Mario's a Steelers fan. We had last week an insane Jerome Bettis helmet. If there's a Bettis helmet, he can pick that helmet himself in that locker. Did we fill up something?
My Mariano Rivera's here. Chris Hove.
What's up, Chris? What did Chris get?
1 to go in the old school, new school.
That boy, Chris.
We close it. We're hitting for the cycle.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm kind of selfishly really want to get that one done. Obviously, the quarterback room's the best, but the only break we have not done, I know we did the old jersey series, but jerseys count. We've done a jersey break tonight. We're not going to go that technical. Only break we have not done is the new school, old school.
Man, I was just writing everything out, too.
Can always add on.
It's all right.
That happened to Rob a couple weeks ago, where he thought we were going to hop off at 9, like 9:30. Then we did another like 15, 20 boxes. And he's like, oh, man.
I got to do this all over again.
Oh, man. So I'm telling you, these guys don't stop. We closed up now? One more?
Still waiting on that last one. Mario, to answer your question, more than likely. However, it's very easy to get it back.
Well, let's look. Depends on when you ordered Mario.
Let me do a little...
Let's do Mario Ortez. So Mario... Actually, Mario, I don't think you did. So the way we run the Sick Club, if you're a GOAT customer in 2025, or rather, if you're a GOAT in 2024 and you ordered in 2025, you kept your status for 2026. So I believe, Mario, you have not, because you did order in the last year. I'll say this, though. If Mario does not order for the rest of 2026, then 2027, then he does lose the status.
Well, you start getting those cycle dances out. We're hitting for it.
Yes! Was it Devin?
No.
Was it Chris?
It was my Mariano Rivera.
What's up, Chris Hove? We are closed up in old school, new school. Also with a customer on Instagram, I believe, earlier asking about this break. If you're still watching, closed up.
There you go.
All right.
And there you go. It is cooked up.
Go ahead and drop me a box number. Old school, new school. Yeah, I don't know if I told you this, Hayden, but I'm very, very biased towards this idea because I came up with it. So I'm biased. I'm biased towards the old school, new school.
All right, I gotta just stretch this 0 out.
Yeah. I was like, we can't not do a break of the series I came up with. That makes me look bad. It makes me look bad.
Now, personally, folks, just me wanting to be lazy, I don't want to rewrite this, but I'll rewrite it if we do like another dozen boxes.
Let's do it. Let's do 15 in the old school, new school. So get that off the ticker, 15. All right. 15 coming up.
I'll bring us down to 6.
6 left in this series. Let's get that done, guys. Still got 4 headliners as it sits. Still got a couple authentic photoed headliners and those coveted, valuable golden tickets. 3 of them still available in this set, ladies and gents. And this is also only authentics, Hayden. So there's no reps in here. Authentic helmets only. The only ones that are not authentics are the ones that are the golden ticket boxes, which are Speedflex authentic quality.
Good to know.
Hove, you should hop in that quarterback room double. Yeah, Chris? Get those last, was it now 4 spots? Let's get those done before we go. Hove should also go to that locker. I don't know how many tickets he has right now, but there's a Chrome Adrian Peterson.
AP all day.
5 tickets, Chris Hove. We are 5 to go in that quarterback room. 5 to go if you want to get that done for your fellow customers. I'm not going to lie to you. Chris Hove is such a team player, and he loves helping out the players. By Jill making that comment, probably is going to lead to him getting the break done.
I'll believe it when I see it.
He's the man of the people, as we say.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Man of the people, Chris
Call me
Hove.
out, Chris.
Uh-oh. You hear that, Chris? You hear
I'll
that?
believe it when I see it.
All right, 6 times coming up. Hoping it's not the last break of the night tonight. But if it is the last break, let's end with a bang. All right, 6 clicks. We got Candy Hugenberg. We got Candy, we got a burger, we got everything.
What a name.
NFC North. Shout out to Candy.
Hugenberg.
AJ Palazzolo in the new school running back spot. By the way, Candy's got the new school quarterback spot.
I think he was the one asking when this break was going to go.
Was that AJ?
I believe so.
So if you're still watching, AJ, it's happening right now. I did tell AJ it was going to happen tonight. Took a little bit longer than I expected, but the result was the same nonetheless. Chris Hove in the new school wide receiver tight end spot. Chris has the new school defense, which, by the way, is the golden tickets. No, old school. Is it new school? Yeah, old school defense is the golden tickets, excuse me. So that's the old school defense. My apologies. Old school quarterback is Chris. Old school running back is Jill. Tyler Bush, old school receiver tight end. And Robert Kirtland, old school defense. Which Robert has the golden tickets, Hayden. Good luck, guys. Looking for that quad signed Bill headliner. Cam Scattaboo as well as a headliner still out there. We got our guy Colston Loveland in the Anmore section.
Let me see CeeLo.
4 and 7 chance at a headliner. Those ratios just got better.
Wow.
We got a beautiful Patriot lid. I think it's Vince Wilfork.
Let me see it.
I think it's Wilfork.
Let me see it real quick. That looks, yeah, that's
75.
Vince. That, yeah, I see the V and I see the W.
Yeah, I don't see the piece of paper, which is a good chance to show off what you do, though. Most of the search these days are the QR codes. So take your phone, scan the QR code. It's going to show you who it is. And this will be...
Should be Vince Wilfork.
Verify.
My
Vince Wilfork, in fact. So you'll see, I know it's probably too small on my phone, but it is a Vince Wilfork, authentic for the Patriots. That's an old school defense. Robert Kirtland, which we had a 4 and 7 chance at a headliner. It's now a 4 and 6 chance, Hayden.
So a 66.7 repeating opportunity.
4-time second team All-Pro, 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Big dude. A big difference, Vince Wilfork.
Loveland, Scattaboo, Bill's quad, 3 tickets. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I don't know about y'all.
Run it back. The other 2 boxes, excuse me, are also authentic helmets.
They're all authentics, period,
So,
end of statement.
There's no replicas, no minis, no jerseys. If you want a guaranteed authentic helmet, there's no series better to drop into the old school, new school. So you guys let us know if you are done for the night. Again, keep in mind, come tomorrow, you will not have double Cicla points. The 2x reward points. You don't work Mondays, Hayden. You don't get to see this hardly ever.
I usually take Mondays off.
It's every other Monday. So next week there'll be no double points. 2 Mondays from now, back to double points.
There you go.
So let us know, guys. I'll give you a couple minutes. Let's go till 9:45. It's 9:41. Give you guys 4 minutes. If there's no orders at all the next 4 minutes, we're hopping off. We had a couple spots taken in that quarterback room double. Put a 3 to go. Give you guys a few more minutes to get it closed up.
Y'all let us know what y'all want to do.
It is 9 a.m.'s the next show. So you got to wait like about 11 hours. Or you can wait like 5 minutes. Because I'll tell you, if we get that double down to 3 to go in that quarterback room, that will break tonight. I know our customers, that will break tonight. Could be a Mahomes or a Brady in the room tonight. As KG always said, everything is possible.
Anything.
I will say, though, Hayden, I like to stay on longer if I see more people ordering. Now, again, this could flip. We could do 20 boxes the rest of the night. It's by no means over. It's been a team effort most of the night. You guys have been awesome per usual. But I'm looking at the orders, and I'm looking at the last 24 minutes specifically. In the last 24 minutes, Chris Hove is the only guy that's ordered. Now, he's ordered a bunch, but Chris needs some help. So I will not stay on later if we only have one person ordering, unless he wants to buy the last 5 spots. If he wants to do that, we'll do it. But I would say Chris does need a little bit of help. Not to say that Jill and Jason and Cody and Scott and Dustin, Dan, Tom, these have all been big-time players most of the night. Ronnie and Sulaco as well.
All I'm saying, I know Mario's still watching on Instagram. He says he needs some new mem.
Get in there, Mario.
Give Chris some help.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of help.
Needs a crutch.
And there's a lot of new stuff in that series, that quarterback room. And also, it's the place with the most tickets right now. 6 tickets. Although, I will say the best chance to get tickets ratio-wise, actually in the old school, new school.
Yeah, crazy enough.
There's only 6 boxes left in there. It is one 3-ticket still available in that one. So a couple more minutes, guys. Again, we have in the shotgun break 8 boxes left. We got 5 headliners left. That includes this Tom Brady photo worth around $2,000+. Got a George Pickens, one of the best receivers in football. Kurt Warner, a 2-time MVP. Trey Hendrickson, UA exclusive authentic. And then Minka Fitzpatrick, 5 headliners, 8 boxes. The shotgun is also loaded. We have the triple threat quarterback room, full-size reps and authentics only. That is down to 14 headliners, 25 boxes. We have 8 speed flexes left, Hayden. We've only pulled 1 speed flex, the Jay Cutler. The speed flex, the most valuable helmet what the pros wear in the games. Then we have 8 flexes left, which includes a Mahomes lid worth around $3,000. That includes an NFC West double up of speed flexes. Warren Moon, Kurt Warner. Probably the 2 best players in football history that never got drafted. Kurt Warner and Warren Moon are Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and neither was drafted. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, there's a reason the phrase "diamond in the rough" exists.
Is that Aladdin? It is from Aladdin.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
I know that's where it originated, I believe. A diamond in the rough. So Warren Moon, Kurt Warner still out there, guys. We got a double up of Jim Kelly and Tom Brady, pair of Hall of Fame quarterbacks. You might notice that Brady lid, there's a 2 I see back there, which means I probably see a 1 hiding, probably a sticker with number 12 on there for the greatest quarterback of all time. I just saw a Brady Authentic online going for north of 4K. So you can find it for 3K, but you won't find it for 288 in that double anywhere for Tom Brady.
I know GDubs36 on Instagram wants to go see that Tom Brady.
What's up, G-Dubs? Get in there. We got a Troy Aikman flash replica. 3-time Super Bowl champion for the Cowboys. An extremely rare signature in the break room. Almost never see Troy Aikman.
Same with RQC.
What's up, RQC? We got a Bo Nix replica as well. Love that orange face mask on that retro helmet. Dak Prescott on a speed flex. Look at that Heisman posing Packer retro for Jordan Love. Then Randall Cunningham, Roger Staubach, Brock Purdy. Not even good enough to be photo headliners. Secondary headliners only. So that's the shotgun. That's the quarterback room. The old school, new school. Like I said, only authentic helmets. 6 boxes left, Hayden. 4 headliners left. The 3 golden tickets still out there, which those are valuable in that locker. You pick what you want. Then we got the 4 Hall of Famers on 1 helmet.
Quattro.
That's crazy. And it's my favorite Bill helmet, that throwback helmet of the 90s. These 4 guys together, Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, Marv Levy, made 4 straight Super Bowls. That has never happened. So it tells you how good those guys were together. Did they come up short? They did, but still impressive to get to those 4 straight championships. We have the Cam Scatable Authentic with that lovely white ink. Very, very clean lid for one of the most fun players in football. 3 tickets, old school defense. Then we got the Colston Loveland, top 5 tight end in football, only a secondary headliner. So you guys let us know. Get those orders immediately. Otherwise, Hayden and I will wrap for the night. Good to see you, Hayden. I know I see you around, but I don't get a chance to work with you too often.
It's always just in passing. And
yeah, it's good to work with you, man.
When I got the time, I'll jump in. I'll let the folks know what's up.
Yeah, any final thoughts from you on tonight's show?
You know, hitting for the cycle, something that I thought was possible, especially with the pre-fills, and sure enough, ended up doing that as well.
We did it, yeah.
Shout out everybody jumping in tonight and closing up some breaks, but I will say the 9 a.m. crew has a lot of fun to work with.
Loaded quarterback room. There'll be a staple dropping here shortly as well. Tuesday staple. If you watch, you know, right? That'll be coming up here in a second.
That drops as soon as you hit the off button, correct?
Sounds good, yeah. Sounds like a plan.
I will get that.
We can do the first one of the 2, I guess.
I got to figure out which one that is.
Yeah, maybe not as soon as they click off. We'll double check. We'll triple check we dropped the right one.
I'm going to go with that.
Otherwise, though, Hayden, I think this will do it for us.
Is that right?
No one else got in here last few minutes. Hayden, great job co-hosting, producing, my man, as always.
Appreciate it.
You're back Tuesday for the 10:30 show.
I'll be back tomorrow night, and then I'll be back on Wednesday, and then I get a day off.
Okay.
I'm off on Thursday, unless maybe you need a day off. Maybe Dom needs another day off.
Dom should he should work. I know Thursday, Dom and I both will want to be here because it's gonna be a fun series Thursday night. I'll leave it at that. We'll probably give you guys a little bit extra notice. I know I don't like previewing series ahead of time. I might start mentioning this series Wednesday. I'm not gonna do it yet, but I might start mentioning it Wednesday to give them enough time just to know what's happening. Because I feel like it's a series that you got to know about. Just be here. You should always be here. I always recommend refreshing the break page. There's no show that you shouldn't be here. And we make these shows very easy for you guys. Because some people prefer to watch and play in the mornings. Some people like the afternoons. Some people like the nights. Some people like the really, really late nights, which is, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Friday nights. So we are live every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. 10:30 shows on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Then a midnight show Friday into Saturday. That is 32 shows a week on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter channels.
Good job.
UltimateAutographs.com is where you make all the orders 24/7, 365. You get up at 3 in the morning to pee. You buy a break spot. Happens all the time, Hayden. All the time. So again, great job to Hayden as always.
Appreciate it.
Best job to the customers, guys. You know what? It was not a home run tonight. It can't always be a home run. Sometimes take a single or double, move the bases along. But I have a good feeling that tomorrow will be a home run. There's something about Tuesdays lately. Thursdays are always hot. Fridays are normally hot. But Tuesdays have been electric of late.
They've been getting up there in the fun value.
So it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow for sure. Have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow from right here in the UA Live Break Room.